inquest that day, it was shown on the screen. You know, like is the corpse, the body was shown on the screen, and it was rotated for people that were in court at the coroner inquest. That thing was rotated on the screen for them to see every part.
There was one conducted after the coroner inquest.
Which is the family, yes. They gave the family the opportunity to go ahead and conduct their own autopsy as well. They gave the father to go and conduct. The father said he didn't believe what the government did, and they applied to the courts. Okay, we want our own autopsy, and the government gave them the chance to go and do their own autopsy. And alas, they came back with the same thing the government did. Even the government's one was more accurate. So who are you to blame? Even though the autopsy said it was inconclusive because Mohbad was buried early. If autopsy has been done,
are you not even hearing yourself? If the autopsy, even if you are buried for like even sometimes buried for like 6-7 months, autopsy will carry that out. Will still find that they're saying.
Were you aware Mohbad was not embalmed before he was buried?
Oh, okay. So he was not embalmed.
He was not embalmed.
They just buried him like that.
So he was already decaying even before they actually took him out. The body was already decaying.
Even if a decaying body was body is there, they will do autopsy and they will get it. What are you talking about?
That is where I'm coming to.
Are you familiar with the case of Nolan Wells? This guy that just passed in the US, that they said he drank. Are you aware that this same case, even though the autopsy was done almost immediately, are you aware that this autopsy came back inconclusive? So this thing is not alien. In Mohbad's case, there's at least a higher possibility that if the autopsy was done almost immediately, they could have established something. And at the end of the day, the nurse in court, they cannot even charge her for anything murder or manslaughter because there's no established fact. The only thing they can actually... Please, let me land. The only thing they are charging her for now is medical negligence. For her...
what? So how you are saying she's not bringing any receipt now? She's speaking based on what she heard now.
I'm not speaking based on what I heard. Everything. That's why if you ask me a question, if I don't have facts, I'll tell you I don't know. I'm not speaking based on.
So listen. So hold on. Let me read this. The cause of Mohbad's death was never definitively ascertained. Listen, okay. So it could actually be that, people were playing funny game with it. Let's understand that first. Due to significant decomposition of the body by the time autopsies were performed, both the official autopsy and the subsequent independent review pointed to a possible severe allergic.
Yes, anaphylaxis.
That's not what. Allergic hypersensitivity reaction to an injection substance as the most plausible explanation, while ruling out drug abuse and clear signs of foul play or trauma as the primary case. Now, first official autopsy. Let me go to the other one. I don't want to go to the second one because the first one was the first official one. The second one was autopsy independent forensic pathologist Dr. Wum Eze. I think all of this was done in Nigeria, not even outside Nigeria. Yeah. So
the second autopsy was done. The first autopsy was done in the US. The second autopsy was done in Spain.
Let me see. No, the first one was done in LASU, not US, please. Not US.
They took the sample now.
I'm looking at it now. First official autopsy is here now. Should I believe your own over Grok? I mean, you get information about Grok. It's showing here LASU. That's the first one. The second one was done, requested by the family.
That's the name of the pathologist. The pathologist is from LASU.
No. Oh, see, it said conducted at Lagos State University Teaching Hospital. What are you talking about now?
Yes, they will take sample.
Madam,
they have Lagos State has a pathologist.
Madam, I'm going to read it for you so you can listen. Conducted.
They were sent. These samples were sent to the US.
English. We are speaking English here. I don't know what you're not hearing English. Conducted at the Lagos State University Teaching Hospital. Conducted, right? LASU. After the body was exhumed on the 21st of September 2023, about 8 to 9 days after burial on the 13th of September 2023, the body had not been embalmed. Findings: moderate to max decompositions of organs, superficial injury, and all of and on the right forearm, not considered a cause of buying. No other significant gross pathological findings that could explain buying. There is nowhere it stated that it was outside Nigeria. They said conducted. I don't know where they're coming from. The second one performed by forensic pathologist Dr. Uwam Eze, requested by the family. All right, I'm trying to look for where they even did the test. They did not put this. They don't put where it is the content, but they should have put it there. So, coroner inquest outcome. These are the coroner inquest outcome. So, you're not telling me they didn't do it abroad. They did it in Nigeria. So, more leave that talk with the talk of say.
Maybe thought a sample was taken in Laos and conducted in the US.
Okay,
but they
exactly.
like
we've tried. Okay, I agree. They did it in Nigeria. But 2 autopsies were done, were conducted.
And in Nigeria, autopsies do for Nigeria.
Okay, 2 autopsies were conducted in Nigeria. All right.
It's okay. But the fact, one question when I want to ask you and Harry and the other girl when not come out so I mean as Benzo, I put on the column. I want to ask now one vital question here. If this statement that is being put out by Lagos State government, say now VDM come out online, make this statement say that the reason why they could not conclude the autopsy of this young man is because of the early decomposition of the body parts. Will you people accept it? This statement.
As far as I video they will accept it. Never.
It was very decomposition.
That's what we're saying now. If that video bring that statement, I will believe him.
When I go believe this thing,
was that not what I said? I already told you that if Mohbad was embalmed, probably the result would have actually been better if he was embalmed. Because he wasn't embalmed, that was one of the reasons why
the woman just gave you an example of Nolan Wells. Nolan Wells' body was found barely a week, not even up to, and the result was still inconclusive. Me, I don't know which one you they ask me, say, if they say, what they concern VDM? I will support who you support.
This block from everything you have said. Okay, Harry, hold on. Just block from everything you have said, but it seems like, okay, you know a lot about this case. So Wunmi now is cleared in your own view. So from your view, who are your prime suspects?
Hey, I beg you. I'm an investigator.
No, the way you are saying it, you already know that he's cleared.
Everything
right?
I'm telling you is based on facts. I'm not here for essays. I'm not here for someone said. I'm not an investigator. Do you understand? If the police accuse Wunmi and they found something incriminating, yes, she should go down for it. That is not the bone of contention.
So let's leave that the unified. Now, with the case of the DNA, why is it so difficult for her to go to
I just explained
the
to
DNA?
you.
No, that's
DNA.
I'm coming.
The DNA is a part of royalties.
Wait, no, it's not royalties. Leave the royalties now. If it's royalties, if her son is the real son, she can claim royalty. We know that one for sure. In fact, nobody can argue that one. If that is Mohbad's son, so again, for her to be, it's not battle of royalty now because she should be winning the battle already. If she's Mohbad's son, why is she dragging the case of DNA? Why?
I think I explained to you why the court process has been taking for long. Baba doesn't want. He took this case to court and he said he doesn't want the court to supervise. That is a family matter.
Why did Wunmi bring? No, that's not true. Baba Mohbad brought 3 labs, and the 3 of them, 2 of them were doing deep tissue. But the ones that Wunmi brought, none of them is doing deep tissue. So how is that Baba Mohbad's fault now?
Did you know how many applications Baba Mohbad has filed on this?
That is not the point. Now let's focus on the one that we have seen now. Why is she bringing the ones that do not do deep tissue? You want to defend something that you can see that is blatant lie. Somebody is trying to manipulate things.
Do you know how far about? I don't know if you understand like earth science and medical line.
You don't need to understand this. Why is she bringing a lab that is not doing deep tissue?
Can you tell me the name of the lab? Can you tell me the name of the lab? Let's go on Google right now.
You said you have all the CTC copy now.
You say you have to go on Google, a lab that they sent an email to and they responded.
Search Alpha Bio Labs. Go on Alpha Bio Labs UK. That's the name of the hospital she chose. Go on
So
Alpha
okay,
Biolabs and just type
so
if they do tissue-based DNA or not. And
don't
definitely
so what are you saying, that they do tissue and the court is lying?
they do. Of course they do.
So the court is lying. So who is lying? Is it the court
They do
or who is lying?
tissue-based. I'm
Who is
just saying
lying
type
now? Let's not type. Let's answer my question. Did she bring all the ones she brought? Right? Did the court approve that they're doing the tissue or not?
it was approved.
Oh, it was approved. So the
Yes.
copy, the court paper that you have, CCT that you have, can you put it there that wait now? If the court approves the Bumi's own, right? And let's say Bumi's own was there and Mohbad's own was there. If the court approves Bumi's own, can you put it? You have the CCT copy. Can you put it there so that we can see that this is what you say? This is what the court said.
Let me go by the court. Let me go by the application. The court actually told them to bring about three hospitals each. Let me walk you through so that you can understand.
We don't want to
the three hospitals were approved.
No.
It was
Don't worry, madam. If you don't want to give us if you don't want to show us the one that Mohbad's wife brought, right, or when we brought that is approved of a deep tissue, then don't talk about it.
I've just told you the name of the hospital.
No problem. I will check.
UK.
I will check.
You can check.
I will check. Let me go to the next person because you does the Biggie. Go ahead. No, Mickey was there before Biggie now.
Yeah.
So
Mickey was there before you. Mickey was there before you. Let Mickey go on.
Sorry, make it nice, please. I will soon drop now.
What
You
you say?
see, I said I will soon drop now. Just give me a few minutes.
All right.
Yeah, you see, concerning the DNA or what's it called, the autopsy, it is a blatant lie. The one will be dropped and the one the court dropped. Both of them are not doing it. They responded to the email sent to them. They both responded. One said they don't even do the service at all. And one said they can't do it because, what's it called? He has been embalmed for long. Mohbad has been embalmed for long. And two, there is nobody can tell me that Wunmi did not know what killed Mohbad. You see all those, as you are saying, police are investigating. If the police investigated and noticed that Wunmi is part of it, it's all those who can boot story. It's bullshit. We all know how the police system works in Nigeria. Is it not the same police system that is pinning murder on someone that was not even in the country at all? You want to tell me that it is the same police that are doing a good job concerning Mohbad? The same police that left the people that were with Mohbad 24 to 48 hours, and they are waiting for people that are outside the country to come back. Is that the same police you want to tell me that they were really doing their job concerning this Mohbad case?
Mr. Ben, send your request again. I'll bring you up.
Is it the same? The same police that Yabojo is telling us that Mohbad died inside his house, and the wife is saying that Mohbad died 20 minutes after getting to the hospital? Who should we believe? Because you are talking about this court as if everything they say, everything that happens in court is the fact. We all know how the Nigerian system works, both the police, both the court. If she is clean, she did not need to go and change her name. She did not need to forge a document. There is no law in anywhere. We are all UK Hawaii. UK, you know why? Can you say because you want to secure your child future or anything? You are also in UK. I'm also in UK. In any circumstances in this life, what is that thing that can give you that right to tender a fake certificate in court because you want to claim a property? And you are coming online telling us that police are doing one foolish investigation. I don't buy all those stories.
Our president, I beg.
There's nothing that was concluded with Mohbad. Nothing. No investigation was concluded. To me, personally, no investigation was concluded on Mohbad.
Hold on now. Come, let him finish. So what you're saying is that
All
no
these,
what?
I have the facts, I have this, I have that. Oh, it doesn't, you see, this 2 plus 2 concerning Mohbad is 22, not 4. Mohbad situation is 2 plus 2 is 22. Nothing is coming out as fact. Nothing. You tender
Let me.
your own, what's it called? Your own lab. Court also tender. If not because these people, this Mohbad family, Mohbad father, they investigate before they proceed. Us, me and you know that court and Wunmi, they will tender a certificate that rhyme together and claim that Mohbad is the father of that child. And they will make that Baba, that man, they will make him look stupid. It is this same Wunmi and Iyabo Ojo that came out and said the man is after his son's property.
Yeah.
And whereas 5 months after this guy died, after he passed away,
you put your
5
name
months after,
in his royalty.
you went behind to go and claim his royalty, and you want to come and defend. I don't know. I don't want to be as
Does that make any sense? Yeah.
if it was your blood, that this thing happens to, will you be able to claim this? Will you be able to say this? Let us just be realistic with each other. Nigeria is just a foolish country.
Biggie, let me tell you
Because
something.
the number one suspect. Don't let me be abusive, please.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Just, I mean, let me
Please, can
quickly
I
go
ask
to
Biggie a question?
who's going to
Look
ask
at
you the question.
Look at what they're doing in this case.
Please, let me ask Biggie a question.
Zuma, your time is up now. If your time was easier time, you can understand. Let's his question. If you want to ask me a question, you can ask me a question, so that we can use the time so that others can speak.
Biggie, please. So I just wanted to know, since you said investigation has not been done, let's assume that you walked into a crime has been committed, and they've called you, and you walked into that crime scene, which is what Baba Mohbad did. They called him, something has happened, come to the house, and you walked in, and you saw some things that you felt like these things doesn't feel right. These things are not normal. Because I felt like if some actions had been taken that night, we would not be here today.
Are you asking a question or you are trying to narrate something?
Yeah,
what is your question?
I'm asking a question. What, in that instance, you felt like there's a crime? What should you have done? What would you do?
Can I answer?
Yes, go ahead.
Go on.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You see, in this life, I pray that we don't bury our child.
Or lose any of our loved ones.
That moment, yes, our loved one, the moment that man gets inside that house and saw his son on the ground, there is nothing that will come into his head at that moment. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely, he can't take any action. Is it the same man that they told him that, David just sent 2,000, David just sent you 2 million, this and that? He could not even collect the money. He hand over everything to the guys in that house that go and handle this thing.
This Bamzo.
Do you know the kind of shock that will be in that man's body at that moment that you are saying that he should have taken one action or the other? We are not talking about chicken here.
And you saw pool of blood, though. You saw pool of blood.
We are talking.
One second.
And he said what?
Hold on.
And you saw pool of blood.
This man, wait. This man also said the same thing, that he asked the wife what happened. The answer the wife gave to Baba Mohbad is that, come and carry your son. He said it openly. That is fact. He said it openly. He asked the wife.
Infection.
And this man said they called him that Mohbad is sick. While on his way, they called him back and said Mohbad is fine. But because he's a father, the instinct was telling him that, let me get to my son's house. Someone I spoke to yesterday, he was fine. How can they tell me today he's not fine? And this same set of people call me back again and tell me that he's fine. Only for him to get to that house and met his son on the floor, lying lifelessly on the ground. And the next thing the wife could say is that, come and carry your son. If you want to, if you have any charm or any, what's it called, that the Baba should go and do it. When she knows that that man is a pastor. You see, that's
Okay, Mazu. Sorry, Biggie, no worry, don't do. Make you no go too much. I think I will go to the next speaker shortly. But you see what you don't understand this blog. Sometimes we speak like this because it does not affect us directly. God forbid any of our loved ones was like Mohbad, or he happens to be like in Mohbad's shoes. I promise you will not be saying what you're saying now. Nobody is saying we should crucify Wumi. Nobody's even saying Wumi has died Mohbad. No. Nobody is saying that. All we are saying is, let's get to the root of it. Why is it a problem? How come it's taking this number of years for a DNA test to be done? If for that reason, do you know what Wumi's sister said about Wumi and the mother? Do you know what she said? It's on the internet as well. Now, anybody can be sentimental. Anybody can use sentiment to act or to talk about any certain things. But when it comes to sensitive issues like this, I don't want to put sentiment into it. If Mohbad was your brother, I bet every single one of you who is talking on the other side, you will not say what you're saying. You will want to get to the root of it. You want to make sure that DNA is done. All right? And then you can confirm, because again, there is, so we can call it speculation, we can call it, hearsay or whatever. But there was a video where Mohbad was saying, if anything happens to me, hold this woman and her mother and her family responsible. Somebody who has said that this happened not too long ago before he passed. Not too long ago before he passed. No, let me finish. Wait, you can answer a question, relax. Then you are coming to tell us now that they should not bother with the investigation. They should not bother to do the DNA. It doesn't really matter that we were not there when they were not. All of these statements. Is it because he's not your brother?
Can I ask you this question, Ogila?
Go ahead.
See, the thing is, this person we're talking about is an adult. Things were that bad. He is able to carry camera and do a video and say, if anything happens to me,
what's your question?
Hold this lady and her mother.
Yes.
What was he still doing in that house? When he felt threatened to that extent.
What you are saying is,
and leave his house for a woman.
Hold on. You see.
Why didn't he kick her out? It is in Nigeria where are you saying that he couldn't kick her out? Because this whole story we're saying is that she was there, he was there.
Wait. Let me answer your question for you. People that buy through DV in Nigeria, are they children? Please answer me. People that buy, you know how many people buy through DV in Nigeria? Do you know how many families, men and women that buy through DV in Nigeria? Hi, Dams. Are they children? Now you are blaming the man for coming up to speak that if anything happens, they should hold these people responsible. You are saying, is he a child? That is very insensitive if you ask me.
Okay, can I ask you a question?
So insensitive, please.
The thing is that
can you answer the question?
You that don't believe in spiritual something.
Can I ask you a question?
Harry, please let me just ask. This thing, autopsy has been done. They say they didn't find physical anything that happened because it's either should have given him poison or physical. Maybe the other male guys there, they connived and did something to him. All these things did not show. So for now, his things are totally not clear. For me, I personally feel
what happened with the injection?
It can be anybody.
What happened with the injection? Can injection buy him, yes or no?
Of course, it can.
Can it be overdosed? So is it possible that somebody used that also to overdose him? What are we talking about now? More relax,
okay,
more.
So the thing is that the nurse, do you know the nurse? Now the person who is going to use that thing, maybe he used the nurse. Do you really think that the nurse actually, as at now that she's undergoing scrutiny, she must be a very faithful nurse so that she has not come out and open mouth to say,
let me
forgive me, it was somebody that made me do it.
This is what I want to understand. Listen, even the nurse itself, that story, we don't hear it anymore. Do you know why? Are there cases in Nigeria? Listen, are there cases in Nigeria that, which one happened recently? Somebody was jailed. They removed her from prison. In Nigeria. So listen, let me just advise all of you. If you don't know how the Nigerian system works, as how corrupt it is, don't talk about it. Because even inside that Nigeria, if you don't hear that nurse, if you carry that nurse come up for Nigeria, that she go fly, they go whisk and come out. You don't hear that nurse again matter. So don't say what we do not know. The thing we are talking as if we don't know how it happens. Is it not somebody like Evans they carried? Evans, they won't go put Evans for, they won't give him freedom recently. Is it not in Nigeria that we hear that somebody was, they do jailbreak? Jailbreak when we know how sophisticated our army then be. Why are we talking like we don't know all these things? I bet not know the doing sensitive. I bet that's what I don't want to say. All that you guys are saying now, for me, it's very sensitive because if this person was your brother, you guys will not see what you're saying now. Me, I'm not saying that we'll make Biden, but for me, why is it taking you so long?
You are not saying that, okay, for sure,
Why is it taking so
if you
long?
ask Biggie and many other people, Biggie, who is your prime suspect?
Prime
Because that's what a
suspect
lot
does
of
not
people are
mean
saying as they
My
keep
prime
saying
suspect are the
Wunmi.
people that were my prime suspect are the people that were with him
exactly.
24 hours before he passed
Suspect
away.
does not mean they were the one that fired him. Prime suspect means what's the suspect? Go and check the meaning of suspect now. The people who were with him 24 hours when you're alive, they are the prime suspect. As simple as ABC. Why are you guys trying to choose the whole thing as narrative?
And a prime suspect should be ready to give whatever it takes to prove them innocent.
Exactly. What are you talking about? Let me go forward. Mr. Ben, welcome, bro. I know I don't see you since. I say make I attend to my people finish. Sorry.
Ogila, thank you. I saw your video. I want to commend the house for the debate. I saw your live session with VDM. You really hold your ground, and I'm so proud of you. You asked questions,
thank you.
and you did very well. Thank you. Now the question I want to, my contribution is quite simple.
Well, I never skip. You know where I'll come back to you. Who did I skip? Mickey, you don't talk now.
Well, I've not said. I've just been asking questions. I've not said something.
All right. Do you want me to allow Mickey to talk first?
Hold on. Mickey, hold on.
It was Biggie that was talking.
Mickey, hold on. I'll come back to you. Hold on. Go ahead.
So,
sorry. Now, go ahead.
I'm already a big fan of institution over individual. Now, the situation of Mohbad that finally just resurfaced now on our social media. It's quite surprising that we're talking about Mohbad's situation again, almost 2 years after we dragged that case, and there's no result. That young man is still out there in the mortuary. The government don't even talk about it. The people that took that boy from the grave did not talk about it. I don't know where we are going with this. And I've seen all of the statements that Very Dark Man has been making. My question to the House is this. What can he achieve from this? This is Nigeria, where a minister of Attorney General of Federation, Bola Ige, died and no justice. This is Nigeria, where people disappear every day, no justice. Now, Very Dark Man bringing this case out today, I want to ask a question today. What can he achieve with all of this evidence? Because it's tiring that we constantly debate with situation that, for me, I personally call it a complete distraction and a who's. The state's supposed to be responsible. If you lost your loved one, the state is supposed to be responsible. All of the evidence that VDM is having, who is going to attend to it? Who is going to look at it? I've just watched his live now, and I actually sent a request to him to bring me up because I want to ask him. He said the police are afraid. They don't want to talk to the case. They don't want to attend to the case. He's just handling the AIG case in Lagos, now the Mohbad case. How much more of this do we need in Nigeria?
So let me just
how much more do we need?
Quickly, right, Mr. Ben? If you look at VDM, I used to say, like, for me, VDM is a necessity. VDM is not the solution to the Nigerian problem. It's not, but he's doing his bits, which is a good thing, right? I give an example. Now you're asking the question: what to what effect all of this? Now, has it done something like this? Has there been somebody that was almost sentenced to dying and he has rescued that person already? The answer is yes.
No.
The case of this, we hold on now. They're taking away wanted from the guy's head, right? It's no longer wanted. Now they've asked the AIG to apologize, right? As long as that is taken and the case is revisited again, it means they're going to invite certain persons for interrogation, like the brother, right? Right, like the brother of the prince. It's going to invite them. Now, if for any reason they find those videos and they find the voice of that brother in the interrogation room, that brother is already a prime suspect. If they are able to go through forensic, whatever, or go to the phones and find out that he was the one calling the brother, whichever time they can trace it back, that one. So now, somebody, VDM have saved one life already. You might not want to agree, but yes, he has saved one life. For the IG to get in the case and call them and try to put a panel to investigate all of this, it's a step forward. That guy is not your uncle. It's not your. If he was your brother or your uncle or your relative, I promise you, you will be so glad that VDM did what he did for that guy. If not for VDM, that case would have been squashed. Nothing would have happened. That guy would be sentenced to life imprisonment or dying by hanging, and nothing will happen. That guy would have been gone. His life would have been gone. That is something that this young man had done to save a life. Do you know what it means to make it? You can't make a life. So why is it that somebody has done something applaudable and it's difficult for us to acknowledge? Number one. Number two, with all of this that is happening right now with Mohbad's case, we know very well that a lot of hanky-panky has been going on. Somebody went to dig out all of these things. We know this is the public domain, but how many of us go to public domain to go get all these things? How many of us even go and apply for CCC? How many of us do? We don't do it.
No, I've got a question.
No, but I'm coming. Nigerians don't do it. Somebody has brought out things and showed you like, oh, why is her name on the royalty already? Why is the passport name different from her NIN? What is going on? And these are the questions that needs to be asked, because again, if we don't ask these questions, we know how our judicial system can be. It's corrupt as well. We know these things.
But who's supposed to answer that question, sir?
Exactly. That's what we're saying. How many have we allowed these people to answer and we have gotten justice?
No. My question is, Ogila, who's supposed to answer the question?
You are not getting the point, Ben. I agree with you. The system is supposed to be the one to be held accountable. But the problem is this. How many has this system condemned and people have gone to the land of beyond? So should we continue to wait for the system to keep doing this thing to the people?
No, I agree. I totally agree.
Ogila, please, my time. I don't know.
Can this guy allow me to talk? Because Ogila did not allow me to talk, please. I didn't come here to play, I beg. Go ahead. If you want, I can stop so you can have your time.
No worry, I'll give you time. I'll give you time. Mickey, just give me a little bit of time. Go on, please, quickly.
Ogila, now you.
Na me na. I be that. Sorry. Mr. Ben, finish what you're saying. I'll give you another 3 more minutes to complete what you're saying.
That's already.
Very dark black man is not the enemy or is not the solution to Nigerian story. He's just taking the advantage of the loophole that the system has created in the country. He is not a solution to any of this. Now, all of the documents that he's been bringing out, where did he get them from? And who verified them? Just for him to come on his Instagram and display some videos and display some information, who verify all of this? Where is it? Where can we see the publication, Ogila?
Can I answer you?
But I'm not talking to you, sir. I'm talking to Ogila. Where can we see this publication?
I've also asked you these questions on your platform.
I am asking somebody hold on. I'm asking somebody that I don't want to go on my platform and be criticizing for no reason. I can't get access to Very Dark Man. Ogila,
I will answer
Very
you.
Dark Man. Where can we see? Where can we see this document that he's displaying? Where can we read it?
Okay, you can read it. You can read it if you go and ask for a certified true copy.
No, the one he is showing, my brother, hold on a second. VDM come on his Instagram and display this document. Do we know the wording of those documents? Where is he posting it? Where?
Oh, Jesus
what are you asking? I don't understand what you're asking.
I don't believe it. It's a fallacy.
Let me try and answer Mr. Ben.
It's a fallacy.
Ogila,
we're not going to be around.
Ogila, this is a very simple.
Doing all this rubbish. Go to
Ogila, this is a very simple.
No, hold on,
guys.
This is a very simple thing.
I asked you guys a question.
Wait,
he has a document. He showed it to you.
Mr. Ben.
Hold on. He has a phone and show you a document like this.
Mr. Ben.
Hold on.
Relax.
He has a phone. He has a phone and showed you a document like this. Can you read? Do you know what it is?
Mr. Ben, hold on. Mr. Ben, hold on. Whatever he has shown
Mr.
online,
Ben,
right?
is a satisfy that document. If you go inside the court, they'll give it to you. It's a public document.
No, I am
this
not
is
talking
the
about
same
the
thing we
court.
said.
I don't go to court. He's showing
wait,
out to
this is the same thing we
where
said.
can he
When
publish
it comes to
where
the
can we read
you guys should wait. Listen, right, Mr. Ben, I have been on your platform several times.
Yes, sir.
And then you have told me that you have somebody who gives you information about things in Nigeria, and you called his name. And I asked you, can it be verified? You ran away.
No, I never ran away. I publish everything.
Hold on. Let me tell you. I remember that if you had
if you go to Ben's platform to talk about that man, he drops you down. But
wait now, Mickey, hold on. Now, Ben, my guy, but don't worry. Ben, my guy, Ben didn't drop me for a platform. He did drop me before, but now I don't condition. I'm never to drop me again. So just leave Ben. Leave Ben for me. I know that you guys are upset right now, but more than just wait.
Zuma, wait
now.
I have never disagreed with you. You know me. But for these guys,
Zuma, Mechono, let me talk. Mechono, my friend.
Wait. Your father.
It's okay. Mr. Ben, hold on 1 second. Zuma, please, just hold on. Zuma, please hold on 1 second. Because I need to go to Zuma, 1 second. Zuma, please, Zuma, please. Mr. Ben, calm down. Zuma, 1 second, I beg. Zuma, 1 second, I beg. I'll come back to you, please. Let me make a mute this, Mr. Ben. Now, see, Miss Mickey, I promise I'll just give me 2 more minutes and I'll come to you, I beg, please, 2 more minutes. The reason why I actually accept Mr. Ben's request is there's never a time I go on Mr. Ben's life and he will not accept my request. We've always, even though that we always have fights and then he will drop me sometimes. But that's by the way. You see, the thing is this: truth, you cannot point out or you cannot say, truth does not hide. Truth is hard to hide. Truth will always come out. So all that you have just said now, somebody had showed you that this is a certified true copy and is telling you this is where he got it from. You can actually go and rebuttal it. In other words, by going to counter or going to check what he has shown you, and then come back and say this is a lie. Look at it, or I found out this is a lie. When he did what he did with the guy with the Ajiron case, whatever, right? Most of you said he was lying. Your mic is mute, so Mr. Ben, hold on 1 second. When he did the one with the Ajiron case, you guys said it's a lie. But guess what? Police got involved. The IG got involved with it. And then the case has been turned all of a sudden. What you cannot do. Somebody had done it. And then you still want to condemn me. Which is not fine. Okay, I'm coming 1 minute.
Ogila, we are deviating actually.
We are deviating, that's true. We are deviating for the major topic.
We are deviating, Mr. Ben.
Please, can I just...
Mr. Ben, 1 second. No, hold on. Let me speak. Mr. Ben, give me his time. Let me speak.
Please.
Hold on, let me just speak. This is time. I'll come back.
Now,
Mickey, use your time. Go on.
Now, my point here is that a lot of people, they are not supporting Wunmi because they know she's innocent. They are supporting this girl because they just hate Very Dark Man. And you don't want to stand up and ask the right questions. Now, the bedsheet and everything that was in that room, nobody is asking what happened to that bedsheet. How did that blood come about? His friend in the car, he said that Mohbad said, this child, I don't believe this child is mine because we only met one time. And your family want to buy me and take over my properties. These are statements that should be asked, that should be investigated. And then the family have now decided that, okay, I need DNA test. How is it so difficult for you to now bring your child and the DNA test should be carried out rather than going to forge documents? All these things are fishy moves. Now, what happened that their WhatsApp group scattered? The WhatsApp group scattered because the hidden DNA they went and carried out, Iyabo Ojo was hiding it from the other crew.
Yeah.
And she don't want to come and bring it out for them to all be in same, because I believe there are some people there who actually wanted the truth. They don't just want to take side. And they know that those people will counter that. Why are you hiding it? Put it to the public. So this case is a case that come to it with open mind. Wunmi, I don't know Wunmi from anywhere. I have never met her. She's not a content creator that will say I don't like her type of content. But they're going ups and down. Why do you change your NIN from your passport name just to claim property? Why do you have to go and bring a fake hospital that does not run that cannot carry out a DNA test? What is the main aim? And allegedly, I heard Wumi's mother is a police officer. So all these fishy moves and crooked moves, these are things that are pointing hands to like, okay, you should do this thing. Her father is still alive. They have a very large family. Instead of you to come and say, okay, we want to go and take the royalty, so Papa, who are you representing? So we can go and answer question in the court. Instead, you went and bring the brother who was in that same room with you that have refused to say anything about his brother. We have seen in different countries that even if you are the last person that was called on the phone that this is and that person passed away, they will call you to come that what were you discussing with this person at this time? So why should they not ask the person that was in the room? And everybody there is guilty, even the people that were not there. 72 hours throughout the time he was
throughout that time, they should all be prime suspect. Yeah.
If they see you with a knife or maybe a spoon, they can take that spoon and check if let's assume there was a mark on his body. They can check if your print on that spoon is also on his body. You are a very big suspect. So now this girl is in that room. They say, oh, she should not be investigated. And in as much as you are a suspect, bro, you are likely to do everything demanded for you to be proven innocent.
Yeah, to prove you're innocent, you should do it quickly.
If they need your blood, give them. If they need your pee, give them. If they need a crack of your tooth, give them so that you can be free. And they should now find the killers of the buyers of your husband. Okay, you don't want to do it because they are bullying you. Do it for the safety of your son or for the mental state of your son. You don't want to do that for your son. Do it as a last respect for your husband. And Mr. Ben was talking about confirmation of documents. If I bring paper,
who dropped Mr. Ben? My moderator, who dropped Mr. Ben? I don't see him again. What happened? Who dropped him? Who drop him? Go on.
If I bring a document to you that is not sure, I told you this document is from the police, and you feel like this document has been tampered, what do you need to do? Go to the police and get the one that you feel is original, right? So yes, why do you think that this guy will come and give you a fake document? And guess what? Throughout the 3 to 4 years Very Dark Man have been on this social media, nobody has ever come out to counter him that this document Very Dark Man brought is a lie and this is the original one. Nobody. Yesterday I said 100,000 on a live stream that show me and I'll give it to you. Nobody came out to give that type of evidence. So I don't know why Nigerians, but we like to see the truth, but because we are already fixed on something, we don't want to turn. And all of us, we know here that if this case was to be our brothers, we will ask the right questions.
Brother, don't worry, that's the truth.
We'll ask the right questions.
Make I ask one question. I don't know wait since make I ask this question.
What's your question?
You said Mohbad said, if I die, have you said something during an altercation that when you were angry? Have you said something you later regretted?
Do you mean something like that?
Something like if I buy,
I will do you something. Something like I will do you something. All this kind of
have you said it?
Yeah, let me tell you something now. Let me answer you.
No, if I should make my time, you'll be so talking. Hold on. Let me just
nobody gave me time. I gave you my time actually.
Now you ask some questions. You want to respond to your question.
If I make such statement and the person goes ahead to buy, I will be a very big suspect, and I have to prove that I didn't do it. I was only speaking out of emotions, and whatever they ask me to give to prove myself, I have to give them.
That's it.
Let's keep emotions aside and speak fact, bro. Thank you.
Thank you.
You won't defend yourself, even if you had a hand in it.
But you are saying the same thing now. How is he going to defend himself? He will have to defend himself by proving.
Let me tell you something. There was a live stream I joined yesterday. Somebody was saying something like, if I tell them I'm innocent and they don't believe me, then let them leave it like that. I say, really?
For what?
For what?
Okay, let me tell you something. Even this Ogila that's talking now, when the P-Square debacle happened, everybody turned against VDM. Ogila joined the bandwagon too and said, with this one, no, I don't agree. But if another person comes to be against VDM when Ogila is not, it's trouble. That is my problem.
Let me. So Harry, you're not getting it. I said VDM has his opinion, and I remember saying that VDM is taking his own opinion, and VDM is. Wait, let me remind you. I said VDM is an individual like you and I. He has his opinion. I don't agree with him. Does not mean that I hate him.
We can have our own opinion.
Nobody has said. Nobody has come to say that.
Nobody stop you from having your opinion.
Exactly. Nobody's stopping you.
Who said I'm always against VDM? I don't want to hear. But now you come back to somebody having their opinion. That is my problem. That is my problem.
While you were stating your opinion, since did I even stop Charlie, Bros Charlie, from coming at you?
No, it's a different thing. Don't use that. Don't use that. Don't use that, please. It does not matter here. It's not the same thing.
Mr. Harry, can you hear me? Hold on. When Ogila came out that first time and said VDM did not do well, maybe you feel like maybe because he felt the VDM took side. And later, at the end of the day, he said, no, he's entitled to his opinion. But at the end of the day, he was able to go and find out from the horse's mouth. He went and consulted VDM and asked him some various questions, important questions that most of you here could not even ask. And the guy explained himself. You understand? And why he did what
access to VDM Ogila has. I don't even know what Ogila has.
Ogila has no access to him. Ogila
was you just said so.
No, I don't have access to VDM.
It was on a live stream now.
I was just privileged to be on that live stream.
And he let you come on.
Let me correct something. Ogila was not the only one against Very Dark Man. Even his coordinators were against him in that topic.
Yes. Can I have my 5 minutes now?
Ogila, okay. Ogila, you know, for this live, now we be your friends. People here just want to stay on, and by staying on, then go love the host. They're not getting any other thing to do.
Harry. Okay, so somebody like Big G's Plug and Bamzo also, when they on that side, so even Lady P too, when they talk the that way too. Lady P, they please me. Me and Lady P will always the class now. Okay. So how do you go to the one thing?
Can I have my 5 minutes?
I'm coming. I go see Lady P for comment for request line. I go say I don't go bring her up because she don't agree with me. That will not be true now. Even if you fight the previous day, Lady P, yes, you can testify now. Even if you fight the previous day, if I see him, I go send request for Amishi come up. So I don't know what you mean by that statement we make now. Anyway, let's move on. Anyway, I understand you, Harry. Don't worry. At least I know you long enough to know what you plan to do. So no worry. Let's move on. Who is next now? I think
Ogila, look for space, bring Lola up.
Sorry.
Don't worry.
I'm just gonna drop
I don't
now.
call the name. So just let me allow this plot to speak, then I can.
Yes. Do you still want the CTC of the court order?
I will not pass there.
Which of the court order? Of when?
You were asking for. Of the 3 hospitals approved. The 3 hospitals approved.
Yeah, but how many out of the 3 she had? How many of them would do a DTC?
You can find out now. Those were the 3 hospitals the court approved.
I know now out of the 3 the court approved from her own. Right? How many of our own could do the deep tissue DNA?
No, it was the court that actually chose. They were asked to provide 3 hospitals.
You have read it now. You have read it. I'm asking you. Don't stress us too much. Leave the stress. No one read. What you have read now.
There's a statement she made. She said they are harassing those hospitals, sending them emails. That was not harassment, They just said
that's confirmation.
I'm not talking about the emails. I'm talking about calls.
Let me ask you. Wait, now leave calls. You know they work for the hospital. You say calls. You did everything they call them. Now let me ask you now. You have read it. In the 3 that she brought, how many of the 3 does deep tissue?
The 3 hospitals actually do tissue based. They do.
For the 3 she brought. For the 3 that she brought.
No, I'm talking about the 3 hospitals the court approved.
Madam, I'm asking you a simple question. You need to answer my question. Why you did dodge up and down for the question? The 3 that Wumi brought. How many of them does deep tissue now?
You are not understanding.
You should simply say Alpha Bio.
Let me land. It was just 1. The 3 asked both parties to bring 3 hospitals.
So she brought 3 and only 1 does deep tissue.
No, hang on. Let me explain to you. The court asked them to bring 3 hospitals. Baba Mohbad 3 hospitals. Wumi 3 hospitals. Then the court chose independent hospital. So Baba Mohbad has 1 hospital. Wumi has 1. And the court has 1 as the independent body.
Wait. Let me ask you again now, because you didn't run from the question. The 3 that we choose, how many of them does deep tissue?
That's what I'm saying. The court only chose
Madam,
one.
simple ABC question I want to ask you. I don't want to know that court choose anyone.
The three,
Did
those
you
three
confirm any of them?
hospitals.
Can I explain,
those
sir?
Three, those, they told Abego, those three
Can I
hospitals.
explain?
Those
Please?
3 hospitals that Wumi chose, they actually do tissue-based. The one
All
that
of them.
Baba Mohbad chose, they
All of
do
them.
tissue-based.
All the three do tissue-based.
Yes.
No, that's not
every one
true.
of them actually does tissue-based.
That's not
so
true.
The court chose.
Which one should we take now? Your own? Should we take your word or should we take one word that we can find?
I just told you to
on
check.
internet?
I was going to send you the CTC.
That's not true.
Put it on. Oh God of mercy.
Let me put the CTC on my background so that you see the court order.
The CTC that you're going to bring how many of them?
I called into the lab and they say they don't do tissue based.
You see now, these are the people harassing the lab.
Don't forget the harassing. They ask questions.
Harassing. Confirmation is harassing.
Listen,
So do you think a lab in the UK will be complicit to compromise a minor's DNA?
Hold on. Listen, let me tell you something. I don't know where you live, this plug. I live in the UK. Call any company 100 times, they will respond to you.
100.
They will never complain. I said, call any company, ask the same question over and over again. They are trained to respond to you in a very fair manner, right? So don't tell me that these are the ones harassing them. If there is any reason to call to find that they will give you the right information, they will not going to lie to you. So don't tell me that they were not doing it because they have been calling them too much. That's a big lie. You see, I knew you were going to run away from pillar to post. When I was asking you, all the 3 that Wumi brought, how many of them does deep tissue? You kept running from pillar to post. The court about problems. Because I don't know what you are doing. These are the things I was saying now. Is it hard for you guys to just come out straight?
Let me ask this plug one question, please.
But you live in the UK. Let me just ask this question. You live in the UK. Do you believe that a lab in the UK would actually be complicit to compromise the DNA of a minor?
They will not. That is why they say they want to
compromise. When you
do you believe that a lab in the UK would actually want to do that?
Again, you're lying. You know what? You're lying.
That's not compromising or harassing.
Again, you're lying.
I'm not. I've gone past the harassment.
Hold on. Leave that part.
Don't come here, come and insult me. Say what you want to say.
There will not be an accomplice. There will not be an accomplice. That's why
I said you check the labs yourself. I was going to display the 3 labs, and you can check online.
And they say they don't do tissue based there.
Let me even correct you.
Don't insult me. Yeah, I don't know.
Please don't insult anyone. Just plug no lab in the UK. I promise you, will compromise. They know what's at stake.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So don't come and tell me that. Do we know that a lab in the UK can compromise the DNA test?
No, that's not what I said.
What
I said, do you think? I didn't say they will, because this lab is in the UK. It's Alpha Bio Lab.
When you say compromise, what do you mean? When you're saying
compromise, exactly.
Compromise, what do you mean?
Because that's the fear of the other party.
Oh,
which
Lord.
party?
That is the fear of the other party.
I know where she's going, no host. Let me tell you. The reason they went to send
that's the fear of the other party. That's why they kept saying.
Or if they are saying, that's why I said they don't do tissue.
If you want to,
if they are saying they don't do tissue,
let's just check.
That means they are not even going to accept
this plug. Wait, let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
They are scared because they know what this girl is capable of doing. She changed her name from NIN. Now, what makes you think that they cannot give that name for show, and then when the time reaches to bring the result, they fabricate the letterhead of that hospital and write whatever they want to write and submit it?
A lab? How can you fabricate the letterhead of a
How
lab?
can you fabricate NIN in the country where you
That's
live?
not possible.
No, people can fabricate letterhead now. Even Oluyole
of this same lab.
You fabricated your NIN in a country you live. Why can't you
UK?
fabricate the one outside?
The question
knowledge of the lab, but people they can just go to Oluyole and they will do a lab result.
Do you know that it's still the court that is conducting the DNA?
The question will be, if the court is complacent, right? If they are, and Baba Mohbad is not there to verify, or whatever the court brings. You see, that's the reason why Baba Mohbad is still very skeptical about even the courts, because for the court to bring 2 labs and those 2 labs don't do deep tissue,
Do you know the names of those labs?
It's on the. Are you? I don't understand.
It was
though.
presented.
I
now.
can tell you the names of those.
Jesus.
That's why I say
Everybody
you should
knows
check.
the name.
Oh yeah, tell us the name now.
So do they
And
do
Bitola
deep
here
tissue?
called one of them.
Do they do
Tell
deep
us the
tissue?
name. Tell us the name of
No.
the labs.
G-Slug. Wait, 1 second.
And I spoke to them
G-Slug.
at the lab.
No,
Tell us the name of the
Tissue
labs.
No,
based. Period.
hold on. Let me
Thank
ask
Let's
you.
check the
G-Slug.
labs one after the
G-Slug,
other.
wait, G-Slug, hold on. Can
And
you
we're not
tell us
going
the
to
name of...
sleep here because of you want to prove a point.
Wait. Let's hold on. G-Slug, can you tell us the name of the lab that the court brought that does deep tissue? And we can verify.
So there's coming. So it's Advanced Histopathology Laboratory Limited. It is actually in the UK. That's the lab.
That's the one the court brought.
That's the one the court chose.
The one for Wumi is Alpha Biolab.
Yes, the one for Wumi is Alpha Biolabs in the UK.
The one for the court is no. Give me the court one. Don't leave Wumi's one. Leave Wumi.
Okay.
I believe that the court can compromise. Advanced. How many?
Histopathology Laboratory Limited.
2 or 3.
What?
2 or 3 of them.
It's just one.
Type it. No, they cannot bring one now. Each of them brought more than one now.
No, that's why I was trying to explain to you.
They only approved one for each of them.
They only approved one for all the parties.
Because they don't know how to explain themselves. One for each person.
Okay. So the one the court brought is doing deep tissue.
Yes, just one. You can check. Advanced Histopathology Laboratory Limited is in the United Kingdom.
Not Advanced.
What?
Wait, I will show you.
Spell the court over here, please. Let me have it. I don't know
Advanced Histopathology. HISTO, then pathology.
Wait. Advanced Histopathology Lab.
Yes.
Laboratory. If they do deep tissue tests, right?
Yeah, laboratory in the United Kingdom.
Okay. Please, let me just put it up. I want to check it out here. So it's called Advanced spell again, HIS, histopathology, right?
That name is not what is here.
Okay, what is there? Please tell me what is there. Let's know what is there.
Wait, I will check it now.
How is it not there?
Please, guys, don't forget to send your heart me, please. Very important. Thank you.
I'm going to put it on my background now, so you see.
Okay. You guys found it. I want to get the lab that the court brought, because from our findings we heard that the one that the court brought they don't do deep tissue as well.
It doesn't.
So let us verify so that
while she's looking for it, sir, can somebody else give their submission, or we have to wait for her?
Okay, I don't want to drag us back. But why don't you have it directly now? You say you want to put it up here. Okay,
can I put it in my back so that it's I'm just going to show you the CTC so that you could see the court CTC.
Don't show me.
Yeah, you were asking for the court CTC the other time, so it's not as if I forgot.
Yeah, but I just wanted to know the name of the lab that the court brought out. So again, let me ask you, Baba Mohbad's one he brought, do they do deep tissue?
Yeah, of course they do.
They do.
Okay, the one Wumi brought, do they do deep tissue?
Yes, they do.
What is the name of Wumi's one? Let me know what's the name.
Alpha Biolabs.
Alpha Biolabs.
1 second. Which lab did you call?
Alpha Biolabs.
And they say you don't do deep tissue.
They don't do deep tissue. They only do nails. They only do nails, saliva, and bones.
Okay, that's
so
fine.
what is bone? Is bone not a tissue? What is bone?
No.
Goodness.
I mean, they do saliva and nails and hair.
But they don't do deep tissue. Okay.
They don't do deep tissue.
Check online yourself.
All right.
I don't have to check. I called them.
She said she called them now.
I wasn't
talking to you. She said she called them.
You don't have to talk to me. This is a platform.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the host.
So
I
I'm
am
not
talking to
addressing
the
you.
host.
this
He
blog,
asked me a
anybody can
question and
click
I
on the
talked to the
platform.
host.
If they are up here, they can actually contribute. They have the right to talk about it.
Thank you, sir. God
So
bless you.
this is what I want to know. The lab that the court brought says they do deep tissue. Can you tell us the name?
Advanced Pathology Lab.
Okay, so let me go by it. Advance is HISPATH, right? Is that what it is?
I didn't see their actual spelling.
HISPATHOLOGY.
Yes,
I think that should
advanced.
be right. Correct, yeah?
Yeah, in the UK.
Okay. Sorry. Just give me a second. Let me see what it says.
You can. That's it. You can put it on the big screen. That's it.
No, I can't take anybody off now. And besides, I have to take off my background to do that. But don't
No,
worry, I
like
can read it out.
that's the. I just put the CTC on the background.
I use my page
Oh,
now.
are we putting the
On
background?
background. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, don't worry. Let this thing come up. Let me see.
Everybody can see it. Just use my own.
No problem. I'll use your own. Where are you for here? I didn't even see you. Why you not the show now? What's happen, Zuma? You don't come out. Okay. So we can read it now, guys.
That's the
It's kind of
code.
small. Okay. Let me
Yes, I
read.
put it on the big screen.
Let me read. I can't. This is except I want to now take somebody off to put on that big screen. That means somebody has to go down first. But let me just read it here. I think Grok will not lie to us. So when I ask the question, does Advanced Pathology Lab do deep tissue-based DNA tests? The answer is this: no. They paint and bold. You know that bold letter.
Capital
They,
letter.
they not use. They said no. Right? I hope you are listening. I hope you are listening. This plug.
Yeah, I
Advanced
can.
Pathology Laboratory Limited, also referred to as Advanced Pathology Laboratory or AH Lab, based in London, does not perform deep tissue-based DNA tests, postmodern DNA analysis, or paternity/relationship DNA testing. So,
Ogila, you need to read it to the end. They said
Oh
for
my Lord. Ah.
individuals. They said for
Mm.
individuals, but they do for consultants and
wait
research
now, but listen,
laboratories.
hold on. The question
When
is
you
very
read yours, I'll read
straightforward.
mine as well.
The question is very straightforward. I ask, does Advanced Pathology Lab do deep tissue-based DNA tests? DNA test is DNA test. I'm not, whether you call for individual or DNA test is DNA test. I don't know what you mean by individual. I don't know
If
what you mean
it
by
is,
that.
then that means Grok is lying. Is there any continuation? Can you read it till the end? If not, that means that Grok, I don't they suspect that your Grok. Because me, I've also opened it. And that statement you said is correct. But there's a continuation. They say for individuals. It
This
does for consultants and research
this
organizations.
plug. This plug. This
Yeah,
this document is from where? This document you brought
it's
now from
it's
where?
a core
See,
CTC now.
No, Ogila,
one second.
honestly speaking, is there
Wait.
a continuation on your own or there's none?
The condition says, let me read it out. I will just read it for you. It has ended in DNA testing straight up. He said what the lab actually does. He was going to tell me what it does. So he has given me that. Listen, I don't know why you're going for, but he says no. I'm going to read it again, guys. Listen, he said no. Advanced Pathology Laboratory Limited, also referred to as Advanced Pathology Laboratory or AH Lab, based in London, does not perform deep tissue based DNA tests, postmortem DNA analysis or paternity stroke relationship DNA testing. He now went further to say what the lab actually does. It is a UKAS accredited diagnostic, right? Sorry, my eyes. His pathology laboratory. Its services focus on consultants, histologists, cytopathologists reporting on biopsies and surgical specimen, diagnostic pathology, e.g. breast, dermatology, gastrointestinal, is it gynecology? Yeah, gynecology. Gynecology, if I can say gynecology.
Yeah.
Gynecology, etc. That's what it says. Expert second opinions. Support for research is pathology. Related techniques such as specimen stains with some molecular or IHS work referred out to partners lab. So they don't even do, they can refer to partner lab. They don't do.
Host, let me say one thing.
Again,
when you're done, I will explain to you.
No,
Can I
don't
give my
explain.
submission, sir?
When you're done, I will explain to you.
No, madam, I beg you. You cannot explain further than what Glock
because
has
I've
explained.
done my research and
Now,
it's my area, and I can explain.
Let me tell you something. Host, let me tell you something. What they are doing.
No.
Glock has said no. They sent an email. The email they said no. This lady here called them on call, said no. But we should believe a court document.
No, Mickey. See, I'm on the page. It's just
let me
that
explain.
Okay. You know what? Okay, one cannot. I should be able to put video now, Abi.
Sorry.
Yeah, let me put video so you guys can read what is.
Oh, sir, can I give my submission and come down?
1 second, I'm coming. Lady P.
Thank you.
Let me put video so that you can read what my own asking said.
Now. Lady P, what question did you ask your Grok? What did you ask?
Yes, let me read the question I asked. Advanced Histopathology Laboratory Limited, UK. Do they do deep tissue DNA tests? That was the question.
What was the answer? Go on
so their own answer was, let it. They said in this thing in London does not offer direct to customers.
Read now.
Okay, Advanced Histopathology Laboratory Limited, AH Lab in brackets, in London does not offer direct to customers deep tissue DNA tests, but they do perform molecular diagnostics, DNA/RNA extraction, and FISH IF testing on clinical tissue biopsies when requested by healthcare consultants or research groups.
What did I read and what are you reading and what is the difference? But you see yourself.
So the thing is, they still mention they still do DNA and RNA tests.
Listen. I don't know why you're arguing this argument. It doesn't
they do not offer to direct consultants.
Let me just see.
They do not offer to direct customers.
They don't do it.
No, they said they do to consultants and research groups.
That's not the case.
Okay, thank you. Host, wait now. Is this a research group that wants to go and
hold on.
Can I just put some light on it?
Is Wumi a research group?
Mona, hold on. What it says is that they collect samples for their partners. Are you kidding me? Are you telling me what
they will do the extraction.
Stop.
Oh, God.
They don't do it. The point is that they don't do it. If you're telling me
because it's not ABCD, doesn't mean they do not.
Hold on, they don't do it. We have read it. We have seen people have called. The emails have shown. Then you want to justify that because they are collecting samples.
No, the place that Detola called was not Advanced Histopathology. It was Alpha Bio. Detola, did you call Advanced Histopathology to confirm if they do?
The point we are making is this. All these two that was called, now if you go and check it, they don't do it. It is there on Grok now.
In a nutshell, but if these people do deep tissue, the first thing they should say is yes.
Is yes. What are you talking
about? Go about just the way they said no.
Can I just explain? Can I just explain something to you?
Wait, this plug. 1 minute.
Yes, sir. Can I give my submission and come down?
Wait, Detola, where do you live, Gisplug?
You met me up here, ma.
Wait now, I'm not submitting.
Yeah, I'm talking to my moderator. Detola, make my moderator that to just relax more.
I'm just saying what you met me here. That's fine.
Yeah, but just relax. You speak.
I'm sorry, I'm not taking.
Go ahead.
I live in Oshogbo.
Okay. DJ2 Splash, where do you live, please? Oh, no. That's Lady P. Where do you live?
Who, me?
Lady P is in the
I
UK.
live in the UK.
Okay, good. If Lady P lives in the UK and you are still, defending this like this, because the UK system, the reason why I was asking was because in the way UK system operates is different. Yeah, it is straight up. When you ask questions, nobody's going to go round the corner. That's what
Nobody toss you around. Nobody.
Thank you. Sorry, Detola. I'm sorry I took your time.
Nobody toss you around.
Okay,
Detola,
can I give my 2 cents here?
No, let Detola go. Detola won't talk since.
Thank you, moderator. Host. Good evening, everybody on the panel list. Good evening. Please let me start by saying, this. I was in the comment section. I sent a request. This gist person that spoke insulted me in the comment section. That's by the side. Now, sir, this day and age in the 20th century that we're in, even as an adult, a female adult that gets pregnant or becomes pregnant will want to have the right care while they were pregnant during their time. I say that because this lady in question did not have a child in a hospital. She had a child in an Ilialagbo, according to her. That's by the side. You are claiming you want to get these properties. You don't want to do the DNA. They've been asking you to do for 2.5 years.
To prove your innocence or anything.
Prove your innocence. You don't want to do it. Number one, you had your child and Ilialagbo. How about care?
Sorry, don't be offended. If I drop you and you're done, don't be offended. I need to bring some other people up, please. In case you have spoken before.
No, I
can just drop you to bring someone.
I'll come down.
Yeah, go on. Don't worry, girl.
Okay. So, now, you don't like the father of Mohbad. You don't like what they're doing in the family. You are not married into that family. You did introduction. No engagement, no court wedding, no wedding. Now, you still want to bear that name, Aloba. You don't like the family. Why do you want to stay in that family? Why do you want to have what belongs to that family? The genesis of Mohbad started from Aloba, his family. Why are you fighting tooth and nail for these properties? You don't like them. Why are you finding it difficult to take a walk? You're a young woman. Your future is ahead of you. You will still get a man who will marry you. You will still get a good life. Why are you hell-bent on going after these properties? People have said a lot of things on this platform that I've been listening to. Documentation is documentation. Black and white is black and white. You can't turn it around. Dislike VDM all you like. He has presented what people can see, what people can hear, what people can talk about. We don't have to be on the same page. We don't tally on this opinion today does not mean tomorrow when something else comes up, we can't talk about it. Stop shoving your opinions down other people's throats. Stop trying so hard to convince and confuse people as to what you believe is right or wrong. Like I said, I called Alpha Bio. They don't do tissue-based. They do hair, nails, and saliva. Why are people so adamant as to trying to convince and confuse people in this case? And I don't blame them. If the authorities had done what they are supposed to do at the get-go, we won't be here talking about DNA or no DNA. At this stage, Mohbad is going to be 3 years in September. And we're still talking about this. Thank you very much, host. Thank you to the panelists.
But madam, we can ask you the same question you just asked us.
Go ahead, sir.
Permit me. If you permit me, we can ask you the same question you
Yeah,
just
ask
asked
her.
us.
Ask her.
Yes, sir.
The same question. All the questions she just asked. the people in support of Wumi can ask her the same question. Why are you hell-bent? Why are you hell-bent on incriminating Wumi? Why are you hell-bent on making sure that she does the DNA? Why are you hell-bent
pointing at her, bro?
Go ahead. Which evidence? I will answer your question. Go ahead. Ask me one by one. You're asking too many questions at a time.
No, you put all the questions you ask is what I'm returning to you. So you should know.
Okay, so do it one by one so I can answer you, sir. Start.
Okay. All right. One, why are you hell-bent on trying to convince us that Wumi is guilty?
I'm not hell-bent in convincing or confusing you. It is
okay, that's it then. You've answered my question. Thank you.
It is a fact that she was in the house when Mobile died. She was in the house. That's the reason.
Yes, all the disciples were present when Jesus died. They were all guilty.
I'm not talking about Jesus here. I'm talking about human being like you and I.
Okay,
don't take it the religion way.
Okay, madam. Okay, I'm not.
Ditola, let me say something. For you to even have belief in Nigeria police or their government, the judiciary, it's a very big mess. Prince wake by person wake call him 24 hours before he buy go collect him phone. Police give him the phone.
They give her the phone
as an evidence. So that's a very big evidence. So police
they gave him the phone.
Imagine.
Then you can't talk this kind of talk for you.
To defend Wumi be like to defend APC.
Yeah. There's no more. There's no more.
I want more.
Thank you, host. I just wanted to come up to give my submission. And thanks to everybody on the panel.
All the people that have been talking about this thing. So you have seen that even the one the court brought and the one Wumi brought, they don't do deep tissue. And with the
you haven't checked though. You haven't checked Wumi's own. Have you checked?
No problem. Let's go on.
This one is Alpha Bio now. Abi?
It's Alpha Bio. You haven't checked. You only
no, it doesn't do deep tissue. You can check Odila, but it doesn't do deep tissue. They said available samples are tissue samples. Okay, but available sample types.
So we're saying the same thing, right? I don't know why we're defending this in the way we are defending. If you want to find out, just type on
organ tissue collected from postmortem.
Because we
Odila, please check.
Just as you are.
I think you should check it. Alpha Bio. You can check it.
Wait, let's hang on a little bit. Right,
but actually, I will go with the person that did a phone call and they said no, because online sometimes they may not update their record. But you see that telephone call is very reliable.
Like I said, I called and they answered me.
Yes, that one. But online, they may be doing it before. But
the point I'm making here is this: why is she running away from the DNA test if her hands are clean?
We don't know.
So let me just add to this. Do you know, like, there's a process? There's a process to this. You can't just include these names on a court order, on a court statement that you want to. There's a process. You have to contact this lab first. You have to tell them what you want to do. The state of the corpse or the deceased person. There's an application process. Let me just land, please. There's an application process. You have to fill a form. And you have to state everything you need to do before these names were even included in this court statement, in this court order. So it's not something like they just felt like they have to add this. It's still a process. You have to apply to these labs what you want to do, how you want to go about it, the purpose of what you want to use it for.
I don't understand what
this blog. A beautiful way.
Because Nigeria is very fond of jumping.
Do you agree? This blog, do you agree with me that
jumping the gun? So I will not be surprised if they didn't do their finding and they just went and applied, or they just. I
cannot speak for lab the court chose.
This blog.
Definitely the one that Wumi chose. I can actually speak on that because there was an application.
Wait, hold on. Let me ask you, just blog. Do you believe the emails that people receive from the lab? Do you believe the emails, or the emails were false, or they falsified it? Do you believe those emails?
I'm not in their business.
Do you believe those emails?
It's a yes or no.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not in other.
Do you believe those emails or not?
I'm not in other people's business.
Okay. Answer this. Just blog.
I'm not in other people's business. Whatever they decide to do is not my business.
Do you agree with me that do you agree with me that it is easier to say no, I don't want to do this DNA than going to forge different types of documents?
Exactly.
If you I don't have any kind of evidence that anything was forged. If
Guys,
you
please
have
help
if
us
you
achieve
have
our life
any
goals.
evidence
Oh.
that she has forged, go and
Let's
tender it.
please.
Simple as ABC.
Guys, all right, guys, please tap on the screen. We're just on
If you
51K.
have
And I have
evidence
over.
that something has been
Hold
forged,
on,
go ahead.
I'm talking. Wait. We have over 200 people on this live. And we're on 51K. But if I don't tap, Mother, most people don't tap.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Most of you don't tap. Please tap on the screen. That's the least you can do. You don't gift now. I be tap not be free. The one way be free, no, not still do am. We not tap, I beg, eh? So yeah, okay. Let's move to some other person so that we can move on from this. I'm glad that we have people who are on the other side, so that we can actually get to the root of it. Mm-hmm. Harry has been hyping this plug since. So.
Ogila, I've not spoken, no. Everybody has spoken.
Oh yeah, talk.
Okay. Because the host is on the other side. The other side can never win.
Harry, I don't think it's a thing of winning or not, actually. I feel that...
Is it a competition? Somebody's life has been cut short. Is it a competition?
Ms. Detola, you get on your feelings too much. He just says sides. So if you have sides...
Thank you.
Please.
Okay, no problem. It's fine. Let's go on.
The host says sides. Please take it easy, Ms. Detola. Take it easy.
Yes, sir.
Calm down now. Don't do. All right, DDP, go on. Let me give you your time to speak.
Okay, thank you very much for everybody's input. So for me, I basically feel like there should be more open-mindedness, like everybody and everything can be a suspect. I still feel there are natural causes which are possible. You understand? It doesn't have to be that it is a human being or it is somebody. So either friends or Wumi, no. Like we should be open-minded. Tilting so much towards her is, and then keep arguing and saying, oh, it can't be any other one. That is just my issue. However, of course, she has done things that bring about suspicion over her. And in my opinion, she's a very greedy person because as Detola has said, why are you struggling, going to change name, struggling so hard to be in? I'm even wondering how much exactly is this royalty issue, you know, but people are very comfortable with reaping where they don't sow in the name of whether you do hookups, you have gotten a big fish, so you need to milk so much from that area. If not, the wisest thing for her to have done, even if this child is to consent for a DNA, even before it got messy. So the truth is, both she and his family, they are a bunch of unserious human beings, in my opinion. Both herself and then the dad, because he too, he had some statements that didn't make sense for someone who has just, you know, lost a child. So for me, I see no reason why they've delayed. She delayed all this doing back and forth of DNA. If you are sure that it is the child of the person, you understand? And then even if, yes, it's his child, and then you feel, oh, he should reap from him, these things, you can wait for the proceedings, for cases, let everything settle, let you be cleared before you go about, because yes, the child cannot own anything on his own. It will still mostly be the mother who will take possession and administer whatever estates until the child is, you know, fully grown and all. So I don't know the reason for the rush, why she's rushing. That is the more reason why there's more suspicion. And the truth is, we can't stay here and pretend she doesn't need to clear her name. She needs to clear her name on why she's doing all of that, going all the way to forgery and all of that. All those things are highly unnecessary. But of course, I believe people's level of education as well, you know, goes a long way in affecting certain decisions that they will make. And then greed, oh, I want to chop, let me quickly, you know, chop, let me quickly inherit and all of that, which is not necessary. But the truth is that for me, I'm quite open-minded because I've seen several cases. It seems as if it's a culture. Once anything happens to a man, fingers just keep getting pointed at the wife automatically. That is why I'm being very careful, you understand, with such a thing, a lot of times the wife is always a suspect, even when she doesn't know anything about it, and then it's very difficult for her to prove. So for me, I personally feel there should be open-mindedness, you understand, such that all stones should be turned, but she should not stand against justice if she knows her hands are clean. I'm not saying it can't be her. Of course, it can be her. She's already shown traits of the, what do you call it, greediness. But I think it's best to still be open-minded. Everybody is a suspect. Even the parents going, rushing, looking for land, all those type of things is just very, very appalling. All these properties, they will run away now. That's my take. Thank you.
Madam P, we don't even know where to fight you from. You were here, you were there, you were neither, you were either.
She's just having a plain mind, nothing
do you know that Wunmi was with Mohbad when he wasn't anybody? Did you see their pictures? So why would you call her a gold digger? Why won't she fight for what it was?
No, but he said they only met once. Are you saying that
No.
they've been with him since, and it's only once that they met?
No. That's not exactly what happened. I think in that context of meeting once is perhaps they've not met in a while. And then when they met that once,
he only did it once.
That's what he's saying. So, and again, when you use statement like, do you know that he knows Mohbad when Mohbad was nothing? No, that's not true. She only knew Mohbad when Mohbad was already singing with the Naira
Ogila, even
listen. Let me clear Harry. Hold on.
Check, there are pictures in high school.
Those pictures.
That was where she met Mohbad.
Even if you know Mohbad from birth, you should not go 5 months after his death to take the property.
At the top, I'm going to follow me the charts for the. I'm going to.
Should I mute everybody?
Mute them when I'm talking.
We'll not fight you if you want. We'll fight you if you want.
Wait now, Harry, wait. I don't invite me, you now. You know, Agberu. See, Harry, the thing is this. Wunmi met Mohbad in Malian house. So, Mohbad was already singing. At that period of time, he had not blown so well. Let's say, how will I put it now? Mohbad was already making some money now. Wunmi did not meet Mohbad before he went to Malian record now. He met Mohbad in Malian record. That's why he met Mohbad now. So why are you saying Mohbad? Where did he meet Mohbad? Where?
Yeah, they've been together since Wunmi was 13.
They met in Malian house.
On to go.
They met in Malian house.
No, that's not true.
So they have been together since 13, when she was 13?
Yes.
Jesus is Lord. This woman, I don't know why you
met in Malian house, and it was not even Mohbad that brought her there.
So when did Malian music start? Wunmi is 20. I think she's 26 now.
They met in Malian's house. Wunmi has been in Malian's house before she met Mohbad.
Okay, but let's agree that they met when she was 13. Oh, just plug. You are right. They met when she was 13.
Did you just call me right now? You just insulted me again.
What gives her the right to go?
Because you're lying.
What gives her to go behind to claim his property after?
Wait, hold on. Don't say anything yet. Now, just plug. I'm not the kind of person that would drop someone because they don't agree with my opinion. But you literally said things to this lady today more than twice, and she has called your attention to it, but you keep trying to. You just called her Agbaya, and I know what Agbaya is, right?
I said she's lying.
No, you didn't say she's lying. Is anybody here Agbaya? Yes or no?
Where did you get? I think you don't know. I said she's lying.
Said she's lying. This Agbaya.
Okay.
So she's lying.
What did she say? What was the word? Can I hear the word again, please? Madam, what did you hear? Where's her? Has she dropped?
No, you've muted her.
Called me Agbaya, and before that,
you are lying again.
Before that, she insulted my daughter and I in the comment section.
Wow. She did?
Before that, she insulted my daughter.
Did you insult her daughter in the comment section?
I said, yes, I only called you. I said you are lying.
She insulted my daughter.
Did you insult her daughter in the comment section? Yes or no?
When did I insult your daughter in the comment section?
I screen-munched it. I can repost it. You did.
Please share it. Please share it. Let's see.
You've done worse on this.
I don't know you. Stop. I don't want to know you. Don't insult me.
Please share that something on your screen. Share it on your screen.
You've called.
Yes, let me open my screen so you can see it.
So
let me open my screen so you can see it.
You cannot accept what you dish out. That's just.
Don't
Stop
mute your
Well,
mic
you
talking.
don't
again,
have to
please.
go personal. It's
Don't mute your mic again, please. This plug. Don't mute your mic. I'm missing you for the last time. Don't mute your mic again. I'm giving you the benefit of that because I want to know. I want to see exactly what she said. Let me see what
No,
you
this is
said.
not
Show
right,
me.
child. This girl has taken too much since.
Let me mute you, Harry. I don't need you to talk. Let me
Arinadio.
mute you. I don't want me to talk. Please show your screen. I want to see what she said. Because you'll be coming for her. Notice once she came up, she disagrees with your opinion. She never insulted you. She never called you any names. She never called you any names.
Yeah.
On this platform today, she had not called you any names, and you've been coming at her, and I think that's very rude.
This plug, are you
No,
Wumi's lawyer?
nobody's saying you cannot support Wumi,
Yeah,
but
what
you
did you
don't
say?
do that.
I said, are you Wumi's lawyer?
I'm waiting
No,
to
I'm
see
not
it.
Wumi's
Adetola, please,
lawyer.
when you screenshot to show me,
I'm
let me
Wumi's
see.
sister. This Detola, she's done worse.
Can you mention the thing that she said to you that you said she's done worse?
Yeah, she's called this young lady a black widow. What does that mean? Several
Which young
times.
lady?
Speaking of Black Widow,
Which young lady? You?
This Detola,
She called me a black widow. Who?
she's called Wumi a black widow.
And is that you? If anybody calls with me name, is that you?
Is
That's
Wumi
not
a white
fair.
woman?
no,
Is Wumi a
I
white
think
Okay.
woman?
That's not fair for you to call a young.
Her
I'm
supposed
going to
baby
meet you
daddy
one
is
more
not
time,
there.
eh? You're insulting her because she's so. So as I am now, somebody's calling. Let's say I love Very Dark Man so much. Somebody's calling Very Dark Man a
no.
useless manipulator, a blackmailer, or what? I will not start insulting the person personally.
Ogila, please, can you give me a minute? This plug.
I want this lady to show me
Is
what
there
she said.
something personal between you and Wumi? Do you know Wumi personally? Are you close to Wumi or
What Okila
something?
should have
So because
asked.
of
That is what
the
Yeah,
Okila should have
give me
asked.
time. I
because
want
I
to
no
make
don't.
a
wait, the
I
submission.
don't
reason why I'm
exactly that.
asking is because when things get so personal, because she's been talking like she's very very involved, like
I'm
it's
waiting for you,
personal.
Odetola.
That's what I'm asking. This plug, you have muted. They've muted you. Is
Yeah,
there
what did you
something
ask?
personal? I said, is there something personal between you and Wumi? Do you know her? Is she
No,
your
nothing
sister?
personal.
So don't detach yourself. You're getting too emotional.
Okay, let
Oh,
me put you
can
on
you
the big
see it?
screen. Yeah, let me put you on the big screen. Hold on. Are you there now? So what was
Immediately
that
she
she said?
saw. Immediately she saw that I requested and you brought me up. She started.
Ah,
Your daughter will. Let me go up a bit. Go up a bit. Over that will go
you
up a
said
bit.
your
No,
daughter will experience
no,
what
your screen,
Wumi
the screen is
experienced.
out.
Yeah, hold on,
Okay.
sir, hold on.
Said
Okay,
your
can you
daughter will
see it?
So that
experience
will
what
what?
Wumi experienced.
We experience what Wumi is experiencing.
Can you
Okay.
imagine? I
Stay in the
don't know
comment
this
section.
person under this
Don't worry,
platform,
just
under
leave her.
his name.
Let her stay in the comment section. Leave her there.
Thank you.
Let her stay there. She can argue from the comment section. That's fine. Let's go. Thank you.
I'll
Thank
add
you, sir.
somebody else.
Harry, you are standing alone now in case you want to know that.
I want to make my
And
submission.
and Lady P,
Again, Okila.
some of the
Again,
things Lady P
Okila.
say.
Hmm?
Hey, make
Some of
this
the
Mickey guy, make it off. We don't want to see your face. Which
some
forehead
of
be this?
my face
The
go
thing,
pain you tire.
Okila,
Eh.
Okila,
Wait now.
Okila.
Eh?
All right, you run a platform, and sometimes you have this default
Yeah.
that anybody that's not on your side, you think the person is on the other side. The argument, okay, me I not dare say make I stay your life because I not get life.
No, but
What I'm
Harry, there's nothing wrong with
saying
being
is,
on the other side now. What's wrong with being on the other side?
okay,
What's wrong
but
with
you
being
are
on the other
making it
side?
as if no, you said I'm alone now. You know, I've been on
But
your
is there
life,
something wrong
and
with that?
the
Harry,
whole panel.
Harry, hold on. Harry, stop.
Yeah.
Relax. I've been on platform where I'm alone with everybody. Go and ask them. I they stand
Okay,
up. I
why
they
are you
stand my
making it
ground.
as if it's a
I
cross I
was just
carry?
being sarcastic about it. But are you to take I'm serious now?
Oh, okay,
I was being
I get
sarcastic
you
about
now.
it.
Fine.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
being
but you
sarcastic.
shouldn't treat just plug 24 like that. That lady
No,
has
no, no,
taken
no, no, no,
plenty
no, 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 no,
here.
no, 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 no.
No,
Harry, you know how
yeah.
Harry, hold on. Harry, hold on. I
Somebody
dropped.
insulted my daughter. You said they
Wait,
shouldn't
hold
treat
on.
her like that.
Dedola, hold on 1 second,
All
Dedola.
right, thank
I
you.
dropped, I
How did
dropped,
she know
I
you have a
dropped.
daughter
Wait
though?
now, wait.
Which
Listen.
question is that? Go and ask
Oh
her.
God, please, Harry. I dropped Bros Charlie here because of you, true of us, when he was being rude to you. They're not drop him. So why are you making it look like I'm trying to be biased now? I even gave her a lot of time to even try and see maybe she would even arrange herself and be more respectful. She kept doing it to the point that you kept talking about somebody's child like that. What is that? Are you serious? No, I won't take it now. Harry, you know how they operate now. I don't take personalities out of my platform. I don't do it. So let's move on. She should go and talk in the comments. She doesn't have to come here. She can even block me. I don't even want to make she follow me.
Even Lady P that was on a neutral ground that said she really want the truth. Wumi can be innocent, she can be guilty. Harrison was saying she's everywhere because she didn't speak for him.
Exactly.
You've seen that on this my platform here. I would have issues with people like this. Like when I mean issues, we will argue. You will not hear me make it personal about them because I believe this is just an argument or a platform where we can exchange or say our opinion and all that. After today, me and you will argue before, and you've actually been on my side sometimes. Two of us. Does that mean that we're fighting? Why is she taking it personal with her?
By force, not today.
Eh? Let her stay there. She doesn't have to come here again. Don't worry. Make she go and please go defend with me. Make she not defend her here
No,
again.
the thing is, it's not even about defending Wumi. Harry, just a minute. It's not about her defending Wumi. That's not what we are saying. She can defend Wumi. But when you are defending someone on a public platform, you don't go personal. She's becoming, that was why I asked her if she was Wumi's lawyer or sister. Do you understand? So Ari is not getting what you. It's not about her being on the other side. It's about her being disrespectful. It's about her being.
You don't even know what Harry is about. Harry does not like VDM. So because VDM is the one bringing out this things now, it's the reason why
him.
You
No,
do.
you have the right not to like him, but say the truth when you see it.
You have a choice.
Let's leave it. Let's forget about the truth. I'm saying that the only reason why Harry is reacting the way he's reacting now is because it was VDM who brought it out. As simple as ABC.
Simple.
So let's move on.
I say you go here, come. You go here, come.
Exactly. Lola, I think it's your beautiful.
Yeah, I've not said anything. No, don't worry. Everybody don't know. I don't cast. Don't worry.
Yeah, go on. I'll give you your time.
You see, all this.
Let me calm down so you can use the space for somebody else. Thank you very much.
Thanks for coming. I appreciate
every one of us. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye. Have a nice day.
So, should I have somebody? Let's see. We had. Okay. Where is Ebi? We've not seen Ebi tonight, though.
I don't know where Ebi go. But I don't know that shit I'm giving myself. Make I see.
So, they're beautiful before. How come she's just moderating immediately?
Who be that? You know who should be.
Wait, I
never met her before.
Never met her before. Don't worry. You don't meet her. You don't say you don't meet her.
No, leave him.
Now you don't say you don't meet her. Yes, that.
Okay. Sorry. Good evening, ma.
Good evening. Good one, ma. Good evening, sir. Good evening, Grandpa.
Please, guys, send your heart to me. Very important. Send your heart to me. And tap on the screen, please.
Ogila, no forget me for here.
No, I never forget you. I think after a beautiful Gemini, I think I would, because I know DJ Splash will speak. Then you will speak before.
I'm not before timer for me. I don't know.
I don't put timer for you, sister. You know you talk now.
No, I just observe. Now.
No. Me, I know.
Okay, you observe. Okay, no, I feel your box now. You can observe. You observe now.
No. I just did, I just observe the way the quarrel just they go. So I said I just make I know the kind. I know the people I go join. When I go join team VDM and have that team because that lady was actually behaving like the one. So I was actually.
Okay. Ogila, if you are putting time, you start my time again.
Make us start time again. Don't worry. I don't start time again. Go ahead.
My own opinion about.
I used to like when you see facts.
Wait to DJ to Splash. Now, person time they use you. Which I give you 3 minutes. How come? What's happened?
You still make I talk.
No, not you. Beautiful Gemini is still talking. She's her time.
What I want to say is this. just like DJ Splash had said, for me, I mean, I said DJ Splash, Lady P. For me, I personally, even from the start of it's not about saying this VDM or no VDM. Personally, I don't really believe that Mohbad was spied by anybody. To be fair, my own belief is that it was maybe a medical
negligence.
mishap.
Negligence, right?
Yes, I actually feel that because to be fair, I think many of these nurses and many people they are not even so well trained, especially this Abele doctor and all these auxiliary nurses that we just call around. Oh, come and give me this thing, self-medication and self-administration of medications and injections. So personally, that's my looking at the case and everything, even from the onset. So it's not about what VDM brought out, but that also brings us. That does not, even to a fool, that does not make us erase that when something comes up like this and you're a prime suspect in an investigation, or even let's say the police has cleared you, or if something looks suspicious and you seem to be, even if it's just stealing at all, just stealing, somebody stole something somewhere and all of you there, you naturally want to clear your name. You just don't want anything that will stain your reputation. And in this case, people are accusing you of something that is affecting. If you are 100% pure, I don't see any reason why you should be hiding anything. So, in my own little observation, from the actions of Wunmi, earlier actions of Wunmi, I think that she was actually, maybe she doesn't have good advisors or people around her. And I'm sorry, I'll call Iyabo Ojo's name again and all these people. They were really, they didn't do her justice. Because I don't think they advised her right. The way she handled it initially was wrong, in my own opinion. There were things that, when they are asking you, this and come and defend you, and you don't have anything to hide. Why was she, why did she make it so much of a drama to this stage? So, in my own opinion, that's what I think. Now, having said that, she had handled it wrongly in the first place. Okay, you now agreed that you are going to do a DNA and something would, clear your name. Why would you have to go through this route again and make it look like, something is wrong somewhere? So, if it is about properties and everything, even somebody was making mention and saying, oh, if you are the wife, even if you are married to a man for 50 years and the man died, you don't have a right to just take a step on your own just like that. No. There is culture. Yes, we understand that, yes, in a case where maybe you are the next of kin and this and that, but you still need the consent of the family in some areas, in some cases. So maybe Wunmi does not have the right people around her, orientating her or, advising her in the right way. That's my own opinion. And Mohbad's family are not even helping too. So if you don't have anything to hide about this child, then what is wrong with you doing a DNA and being straightforward about these things? And unfortunately, Mohbad is still there. Anyway, that's my own opinion. Thank you.
Okay. So, any question?
I remove my hat for you. Respect. Can we change the host?
Okay, you want to ask me? You don't ask. Let me move to the next person. Next person would be, I think DJ 2Splash. Say just the observe now. So let me go to. Do you want to speak, DJ 2Splash?
Can I speak?
Who is that?
Speak, please.
No, big Oma, hold on 1 second. People were here before you. Let them speak and then you come up. Aproko blog, you've spoken before now, right? You were here earlier.
Tafa or what is his name?
Okay, so let me go to Tafa now. Tafa, go on. Because if DJ Suit Black is not active, let me use your box. Tafa, please go on.
Hello, good evening, everyone. If Nigeria was a working place, we won't be even having this dialogue. I saw somebody, people have been saying different things. Somebody was saying that, I think it was Lady P. Lady P was saying, they should not, that once a man dies, that they used to suspect the wife. Firstly, even as Nigerian, as boys, normally that's what happens when you have in a relationship. If woman come your house, you could pray, say, make. I know boys that don't even like women sleeping in their house overnight. You can happen because these are the things that can happen. They are going to be the first suspect. In a working place, in a place where everything is working, if a death like that happens, the first suspect, people that they will check out, ask for alibis, are your spouse, whether man or woman, people in the house. That is the normal thing. The fact that that did not happen from the beginning is a problem. I don't understand. Nigerians are just really emotional people and don't used to apply sense. Like, that is what's supposed to happen from the beginning. Like, okay, oh, who was there when this thing happened? Who was in the car? Who was in the house? These are the things. These things, and that's why there's a problem. Fundamentally, these things have not been happening. And if we want justice, like we say we want, then they are going to have to ask me questions. Now, in my own opinion, at first I thought, I think women might not, be involved in terms of betting. She might know something because from what she might know something that she's not saying. But looking at what's happening now, you saying you're mourning, but then you don't go cash out. You won't go cash out. You are still fighting. You are not even. You don't have documents that can prove that you're a wife. Upon that, you forge. I think if you are a policeman or something, you are going to have to question that thoroughly. Now, the younger brother too is involved. Now, this is the case where both of them have to be questioned because how did they do cases? This is how they do cases. When they look at people that, okay, who benefits if this guy dies or if this woman dies? That's how they check for suspects. Okay, if this one dies, this stands to gain, this stands to do this. This is how they look at it. And because every death, at times, most times when murder is committed, there's always motive. So even though they watch movie, because all of these things, I don't understand why we are going back and forth. I want to be using the emotion in this thing. Because now I'm thinking that if this was my brother it happened to, it's just unfortunate that Baba Mohbad is not really literate. And the way we went about, I'm not even going to blame it, but he went about things maybe not in a way where somebody that is learned would have gone about it. You get, it's unfortunate.
So he's the main problem. He's the beginner.
That's not
he's
the problem. Please don't interrupt me.
Oh.
Please do not interrupt me. Please don't interrupt me. It's not the main problem. This is why we should be. You see, you don't have empathy for the man. The man not going to school, not being literate. Does it mean that maybe he didn't want to go to school? Do you know what happened by not literate? It was a carpenter that Mohbad sang about that this man tried for me. You see, this is the problem I have with people. You want to start in the middle. You don't want to go from the beginning, from the fundamental. Now, yes, I am pointing out that this man had a problem in terms of like he didn't know how to go about things. But unfortunately, when there people to guide, okay, moment that will say is literate or whatever. What did Auntie Yabo do for her?
Yabo Joe is literate. Yabo Joe is literate. What did she do?
Who is literate? What did she do? So this is not about. I'm just trying to point out that if Baba Mohbad was literate, that day, him getting there, seeing a lawyer, or even before he got there, when he was going there, and he said, don't come again. They told him that he should come. They now told him not to come. But he just felt that, something is wrong, let me continue. The fact that had happened from the beginning, he went there, he found the lawyer, I spoke about, because immediately I got there and I saw all of that, but then he wasn't thinking like how we should think. And now it's unfortunate because, all of us have large families. We have people that are not educated. And the thing about this thing, and that's what we should think as a community. we are supposed to protect people that are vulnerable. Anybody can be vulnerable. If you are illiterate, you don't know something, you can be vulnerable. My mom now, if she wants to go and buy something, I'll tell her, Mommy, you don't know about electronics. Don't go and buy it. If you want to buy something, let your children know. Anybody can be vulnerable with anything. Now, Baba Mohbad was in a vulnerable state at that time, but we want to choose to blame him. It is how we see it. Let me not digress. My point here is that this case is not even a case that we should even be. I don't know why we're even talking. The thing is, I don't know if women did do or not. The point is, she has to be questioned fully because she has done things that should be. In the first place, she should even be questioned as the spouse. Secondly, because she was there also. Secondly, she has done things that will make us question her.
And thirdly, the guy has even accused her of infidelity.
Yeah, and which is what Prime Boys and this Prime Boys statement that he wrote was. So what are we doing? This is not even like, if they are objective, this is not even about saying that wanting to witch hunt women. That's not the case. The case is, these are the facts that you can ask her questions. If it's not her, okay, what happened? Move on. But the point is that we're not even asking the fundamental question: how many people were in the house that I'm hearing is 15? Okay, who existed? Have we talked to all of them? What has happened? We don't want to know. I heard somebody was saying that if women even killed Mohbad and call, you see, and this is why Nigeria is not going to be. Because we don't want to face the truth. We face the truth only when it's convenient for us.
Tafa, that was why they also said when VDM was talking about that AIG, they were saying that how did VDM get the documents? How did he know all these things? I don't know I don't know what kind of country, what kind of people come from Nigeria.
Some of these things are public information if you want to go and get it. Somebody saying, is this woman that is in the room? I'm not only woman. Anybody that was there. In my own opinion, I had the wild theory. This one is just me going off. Now, I'm not being objective now. That the younger brother, I don't trust the younger brother. Maybe the younger brother and me are even sleeping with each other because I don't understand how my brother, something will happen to my brother, and I'll be keeping quiet. It's not even possible.
Yeah, I am quiet.
I am fighting to the death. To the death. All of this what people are saying because it's not your family. Because I'm not thinking, I am putting myself in, I'm going to fight to the death. Like to the death. Let me to die.
Go on. Sorry, you want to say something?
No problem. Thank you.
Go to the next person. I know there's the Big Oma, there is Providence, there is Mother's Love, and then there is the Seeker. So go on, please. 1 minute. Use 1 minute, please. Beautiful Germany. Go ahead.
No. I just wanted to chip in what you said. See, people's hatred or people's bias towards VDM.
That's what it is.
Because they don't want to hear the truth. The problem VDM has is that, you know me, you know my orientation, yes. But when someone is pointing out something that you know that this thing can affect the whole society, that's when people did not put so much interest in that IGP's case or what's that man's, you know what I mean?
Jimo.
Yeah, that thing shows me that our people are not ready. People are not ready. That case should have more audience than attention than anything, even more than Mohbad's case, because that
Square case had attention more than that.
Anything, it would affect it affects everybody. So, but unfortunately, because it is coming out from VDM, because it is VDM. Anyway,
do you know that P Square's case was having more attention than that particular case? Until VDM spoke about P Square's case.
Ogila,
that's why it drops now.
Our people would ignore things that affect us, that would affect our lives personally. We know how these police people, we know how they have been behaving. They would ignore what would affect us and would capitalize on what does not affect us in any way.
There are three things that can pin Wunmi. Let's assume Wunmi is cleared from the DNA. The son is Mohbad's own, right? She is still involved because she was in the house. Let's assume she's cleared from being in the house. She's still involved because she went 5 months after to claim his property. So there are 3 ways they can even hold her down as a suspect.
Let me move to the next speaker so that they can actually have their time to speak. Who was here first? I think Big Oma was here first. Before Providence, Mother's Love, and then Seeker. All right, Big Oma, go ahead. You got 5 minutes.
All right, good morning. Since the English should speak today, let me break it the way you guys understand. Mr. Ogila, Thank you very much. I saw the piece you have been doing since. I never knew you were my brother from Arsenal. Up Gunners. See, let me be honest with us here. If you want to do anything media thing, you have to be ready for the insult, the humiliation, and everything. If you see where people used to bash Ogila here, if you are his brother, you say, I wish I can enter this talk and go and fight for him. But of course, you cannot do that.
On
So
other platforms, right?
People think if I'm not in Ogila's side, he not ever support me. That's a lie. If you see
on other
Ogila is
platforms,
fighting
if
against
you go
only one person against it.
If you go on
You
that
understand?
platform, see where they fight, you go shock.
Correct.
You know,
So that's by the way. Straight to what brought me up. We guys have been thinking. So I want to bring 3 points here. Take it or leave it. As at when Peace Square matter came up, the header, that's the brother, that Peter, he came to come and cry on media so that he can use that one to cajole us. Meanwhile, his music was trending and he was getting like 1 million view or whatever. It was where VDM came. And if any of you can guess, before VDM speak in that matter, how many bloggers that even have followers more than VDM that speak on that case? Nobody dragged them. As he reached VDM Tom, they begin face VDM. That one is by the way. Then the second part is, if you are to talk about this woman matter and Mohbad, I will tell you for free, if they conduct a perfect DNA, if I may never go there, if they conduct a perfect DNA in anywhere in the world, I will use my life to bet that that child is directly a Mohbad's child. Whether they knock only once or not. If you see the facial look, if you see the child, you see Mohbad, there's no doubt about the child. The only thing I'm against Wunmi of is, where will she go and be forging document to come and collect the guy's property? And I'll tell you for free, like, I don't know, I think Mrs. Beautiful, she said one word and I picked that word they gave me joy since. The word she made to think that nobody buys Mohbad. I will tell you for free, this musician you see today, so many of them are into bad things that you don't know. Some are into drugs, some are into some kind of substance. This guy we're talking about, he went to a show, I think that same week he died. I can tell you for free that whatever we are saying here today, whether we mean this, that, whatever, that guy, it might be that he took substance that cannot be revealed by the family for now. People that even know, maybe some of them are even dealer. They were there when he took that thing. And he could not survive it. But this is where Wunmi have problem on her own side. Wunmi is a selfish woman, I'll tell you for free. How is she selfish? Having a child for a man does not guarantee you to be the rightful owner of his property, especially when you are not married. Are you getting the point? So, what happened that makes Wunmi not to come out and speak at that particular time was the people she had around her, people like the Yabo Ojo, those people, they were trying to kind of, maybe they have a hate mind for Naira Marley. If not for the life of the very dark man that came up to speak for Naira Marley, till today, the man never see if he gets in limelight. Till today. Because they have a hate for that person, they say, push on, give this guy. You know, saying record label, everybody here believes in that because normally people feel that Malia, they make BA, do anyhow, they start bringing a lot of videos. So they not succeeded in convincing that girl to not speak anything. You know, when something happened to somebody, you have, even in the UK, Mr. Ogila, I know what I'm saying. When something happened to you, police not will force you to talk. They will first of all, okay, well, let's give him a chance so that he can, when he get back to his sense, he can be able to speak to us. That was why Wunmi was able to boycott that part. With the help of the Abojo and the rest. I'll tell you for free, if they investigate him out and go reach next tomorrow, for the child, for that baby, for the DNA, that child is pure a Mohbad child. There's nothing anybody can do, but that's one. Then before I will drop, let me use one to round up. Then the second part is, you see that Mohbad case, I will tell you for free that if anybody has done the Mohbad case, the one he did to himself is even 75%. The one where other people will buy and join at 75%. Now 25%. Nobody, Ogila, nobody actually buy that guy directly. I'm telling you the plain truth. If the truth come out, go and mark this one. Say somebody said this thing. Say somebody come here, can't lie. I'm gonna put and say I can't lie. This particular guy, nobody buy this guy. I'll tell you true, bro. At the end of the day, now I'll mute my mic. Thank you for the opportunity, boss.
Let me ask you. Okay. Who wants to ask?
You're following facial resemblance. I believe you know the boy they call Humble Soul that so much look like Pella. He's a Ghanaian, not even a Nigerian. You also know the fake Odumeje that looks like Odumeje himself. So if you want to use facial resemblance, I don't think
let's go by facial resemblance. Let's go back. I can show you a picture of the boy now. He not be like Mohbad. He knows not be like, not get Mohbad knows.
Adura Sef is also a family member, so he can look like Adura.
So no, let me correct him. That child, you know when the child is small, they will say look like his papa, look like the man. When the child is small, you can't tell who that child looks like. Let the child grow up to 2, 3, 5 years.
Na person where they sleep
Then you will know.
pregnant
Go and look at that child now. Go and look at it. I've just seen a picture of the child. I compared the two of them. Now, like the boy not get Mohbad nose. He not get Mohbad nose at all. They don't look alike at all.
What if the DNA comes out positive?
Can I say something?
So before you say what you want to say, let me just.
What if the DNA
Can I
comes
talk? I've
out
been on this
positive because
line
of
for
this
1 hour
problem?
now. Can I say something?
Who's been here for 1 hour? You just came up now, Sika.
No, I've been
No,
here.
he's been there.
If you want to talk,
He's been there. He say he has been observing.
He's been there as in comment section or here.
What I want to say is that I should wait. You know, I will talk.
Please let him talk. He's been there.
Now wait, hold on 1 second. I wanted to just correct Omar. Omar, if the DNA comes, it doesn't have to resemble Mohbad for it to be Mohbad's son, Seth. It doesn't have to resemble Mohbad for him to be Mohbad's son. Right? So don't use that yardstick to say if you look at him, he looks like Mohbad. My brother, that's not join. If Mohbad, let me tell you something, if Mohbad has been coming inside that lady constantly, it's very possible that I can have a little bit of Mohbad's look, even if it's not Mohbad's child. Go and check now. Go and check. The biology will tell you.
No,
see, that is why.
Wait, tell you that one does not go. It's not true.
Okay,
just use ChatGPT.
Sika, go and ask the question. Sika, wait now. You know they want to wait.
Ogila,
I'm telling you something that
they even go far. If man and woman don't they live together for a long time, then they resemble.
That's not what I'm even saying. I am saying that if you have 3 guys that are knocking you constantly and they all come inside you constantly, the one that gets you pregnant, that child can have some certain traits or certain resemblance from one of those other guys that are knocking you.
It's not possible.
Okay, no problem. We could leave it now.
Not possible.
Pikin resemble and scatter, but no be pikin.
Also, I want
they do as obvious.
You don't hear that now. Say you don't hear that. They do as obvious. Pikin resemble and but not be they do get them.
Omar was saying that what he was saying.
Let me ask Lady P. Are you there? She's a doctor. Are you there, Lady P? I want to ask this question so that let me be sure. I know what I'm saying.
I don't know this answer. This question is going to be the kind of question that when we check it now, they'll not say some people have brought up one theory. I also don't believe it, but I cannot say, this is what it is.
Have you heard the theory, yes or no?
I've not heard of the theory. But I know that if we check now, we'll start to see one small, some researchers have shown small things.
Okay.
But I've not heard the theory, honestly.
How can 2 people's strain chromosome come together?
So let me ask: Have you heard of a twin, right? That they are not the same DNA. Have you heard of it? Please answer me, host.
I've heard that one.
Okay, good. Now, 2 of them are from 2 different parents. Do you know that?
That is not abnormal because
exactly. So
no, that's not abnormal. That can even be explained.
I'm even trying to tell you now that let the child look like the man self. It can still not be the man's child.
100%.
That's fully
100%.
So what are we saying? Let's go. Go on and speak now. Let me let you speak, Sika, so that I can go to Mother's Love and then Providence.
What I want to say is this Mohbad case is very, very complicated. One is for me, just like the other guys say, for me, I strongly believe that nobody killed Mohbad. Because we have a case, we used to have cases like this where they will rush people to the emergency ward, find that this person took a lot of substances or passed out. Some people passed out from there. You understand? So for me, I just feel that Mohbad, anything that happened to Mohbad was not it was not an accident. There was no violence. I just feel like it was
Please
husband.
speak up so we can hear you. Go on.
You understand? And that's what I think for Mohbad's case. Then secondly, for that woman's side forging documents and the rest with the evidence that a very dark man brought, yes, it's true because there's an evidence that she doctored documents to gain something from Mohbad's estate or whatever they call it. But the fact there is that the question I'm asking there is that why is it that Nigerian government, like, they are actually seeing this case? Why is it that they don't want to really investigate in this Mohbad case? Because I strongly believe that if investigation is taken thoroughly, they should be able to understand. Because when they assume his body, they didn't find any scratch in his body. Not that they stabbed him, not that there was a fracture. That was where I now understood that what happened to Mohbad is either he was poisoned or he took some things that affected him, or probably why he was. Someone said that there was blood. Maybe probably when someone will take over, when someone will feel high and he start misbehaving, probably start hitting his body or he fell on the floor and the rest, blah 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 blah. But the problem is that I don't know why Nigeria government, they don't want to investigate in this Mohbad case. That is where I'm being
investigate other people's own. Is it because Mohbad is a musician? It's a failed system now. What of this nurse? This nurse versus this minister. Look at this nurse versus this minister. Is that not something that should be investigated as well? And then they are saying the parents have come out and say no, they don't want autopsy. So it's just a bunch of unserious government. And you already know the way we are.
So it's a Muslim, they don't do autopsy.
Yeah, but those kind of things, those are cases that is a state, it should be a state matter. Like that girl, is she a Muslim? I don't know if they finally done the autopsy, but initially they came, they say her parents said they don't want autopsy. Is it after they now go and bury her, then later when there's case, they will now come and exhume, or is it because is a minister involved? We will not, they don't do the right thing at the right time. You already know our government. So that one self, the question where they ask. Now so we see Amuna. May God help us. May nobody be victim.
All right, so Sika, are you done?
Justice, no problem.
Sika, are you done?
Yes, I'm done. No, I'm done because the issue is very, very complicated.
It's not complicated. We just have a failed system.
This is a very easy case.
Mohbad's case is the easiest case anybody can. Only me could resolve them and get them in less than 2 weeks. I don't catch the will do them. Even if you say that, even if they die naturally, in less than 2 weeks, I don't know whether the kid and Mohbad will not be Mohbad own. In less than 2 weeks, we don't go find out what they do 24 hours. We go find everybody. They go talk one by one. We'll put them on separate room. We'll keep them for 2 weeks. They go talk. I promise you.
Okay, but that is infringing on people's human rights.
I am not. See, once it has to do with a murder case like that, right? You're not saying you're not going to grant them bail. You are keeping them for interrogation. Doesn't mean that you cannot grant them bail.
Is human right better than human life?
It's 24 hours in Nigeria.
Is human right better than human life?
Harry, when it comes, when it comes to a murder case, search. How long
you cannot keep them for 24 weeks. You cannot keep more than 24 hours.
It's not fair. It won't be fair at all.
Wait now. Hold on. Let's ask, when it comes to a murder case in Nigeria, how long are you allowed to keep a suspect? Don't worry now. Now they ask me so now. Now say now 24 hours.
If I was an inspector, all the people that were there that day in that house, all of them are suspects. I will arrest all of them. Now, there first. I'm not even going to say especially as they are not saying stuff, they are not even saying all of them are suspects. Now from there we go to talk.
We blame a failed system.
Like checking how long it's supposed to be, so that at least when we get information too.
So in Nigeria, the police cannot legally hold a murder suspect indefinitely on their own authority. Under Section 35 of the 1999 Constitution, a suspect must be brought to court within 24 and 48 hours. For a capital offense like murder, the police must secure a court-issued remand order to keep the suspect in custody past this time frame while the investigation continues. Now, so again, now me carry you go court 24 hours. Now murder case, I not grant you bail. You go there custody now. What will they talk now?
In a fair system, you go do that one. You
don't
agree.
No, not the fair system.
They just gave you the proper system. They just gave you
the part of the fair system.
Wait now, Harry, listen to what I said now. I asked again. Now, this is the Constitution of Nigeria now. It's not fair system. The Constitution of Nigeria says that once it's a murder case and these people are prime suspects, right? You can keep them 24 to 48 hours, but they must go to court. Once they go to court, you can give remand order and no bail. When there's a remand order, you can do your investigation while they are in custody. As simple as ABC. What will they talk?
They must go to court. So the issue is not that be say you never carry person go court.
You are not understanding what I am saying. When I say keep,
they are taking them to court.
No,
just to get the.
Taking them to court is for me to get the remand order. That's what I'm doing.
You say you go keep them for 2 weeks.
But Harry,
but you don't carry them go court.
Harry, hold on. I didn't say I want to take them to court too, Harry. That you they coach me wrong now. I said I never said I want to take them to court, Harry. You don't want to coach me. You just want to make sure say I did wrong.
He just said was going to hold them for 2 weeks.
I'm going to hold them at least 2 weeks. Now, if I get a remand order, Harry, it is still the court that will get the remand order to keep them for me to question them. What are we saying?
You change.
Now you coach me now.
Since you say when you get the remand order, of course, then that is it. Nigerian police, even whoever they carry court, they go just hold person.
But Harry, that's not when I fix it. You are quoting me wrong.
No, Harry's just not wanting to understand.
Exactly, they caught me
when
wrong.
He said he wanted to hold them for 2 weeks. He said you can't hold them. He said he wanted to go and check what legally we can do.
They say I mean not here.
Maybe you to hear you out. You quoted me and said I said that. I will not grant.
You are running away from what you said. You said you will keep
so
them.
Why you saying things I did not say? Why you not say what I did not say?
You did not say that now. It was the past that you added that you did not say now. It is because of that past. That's why he went to go and make the research now that, okay, let me even see how long I can hold somebody for. And he saw that. So you're just trying to say what he said out of context.
Let's move on.
Mother
love, go on.
Yeah, good evening, everybody. Good evening. Yeah, for the mobile case, for the beginning, I followed up. Even when they went for that show. If you notice, my own thought is like they were having a fight after the show. Because before, when Mohbad died, one of his hands, there was a mark and that hand swelled up, right? And for the Wunmi part, for the beginning, there have been a foul play. One, Wunmi said Mohbad died in the hospital after 20 minutes. But the hospital said Mohbad died on arrival. Then Iyabo said Mohbad died inside the house. That's what Iyabo said. And they direct everybody's attention towards Naira Marley that was not around. Even in that time, Iyabo went to go and bring other person out, one DJ that was working with Naira Marley. They used everything to distract everybody's attention away from Wunmi. In a recent, when somebody died, the people around that person would be the first person they will question. Even when they announced the death, even inside the car, you will see the way they announced the death. And somebody came out that day and said he make a post like, Mohbad just died. I saw Mohbad just now. When Mohbad come hospital, he wear singlet. Mohbad enter inside a clinic. The less than 20 minutes, they announce say Mohbad don't die. And something like that did not happen. A post was made that time. So in this kind of thing, Wunmi is a suspect. So this one, like, nobody killed it. My own thought is a two fighting. Maybe when the process of they were fighting, he got an injury. Because the mother said there was a blood stain in their bed sheet. So what happened? So try to defend like Wunmi. I not say like, at least if you know you love a man for good 3 years, a man that you said you love, is still in the mud, not buried. Then you people are fighting for property. So for that one, Wunmi is a suspect for forging a NII to claim the property and all that. Is a suspect. Even the brother is a suspect. So all of them, they are suspects. So this one like is bad because it's VDN that brought up the matter. Everybody is against. Everybody wants to defend Wunmi. If it's somebody else that brought this matter, maybe you guys will not defend Wunmi. It's just like the one where Peter did the other time. Peter made a video, part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5, part 6, part 7, part 8. There was nowhere Peter said he was wrong. Peter, like, he was right. And people, when I watched the video, part 1, part 2, part 3, I stopped. Why I stopped, I noticed he has music that is going on. How come he did not make the video sense? How come he's doing it now? Because the music, he want the music to say. They want to cancel Rude Boy, just the way they cancel Naira Marley. Then VDN came up and spoke. Then everybody go against VDN. You listen to one side story. You didn't wait for the other person. The other person has emotion too. He's a human being. Rude Boy is a human being. So we should always listen to other side before we judge. We should remove emotions. Where everything will go well in Nigeria, let's remove emotion. Let's forget the person that brought the issue out. Even if you hate VDN, but when he brought out issue that you know that this thing is affecting everybody, let's stand for it. Don't say because you hate him, when he brought out a serious issue like this, everybody wants to talk against him. It's not fair. I feel for Mohbad till now. Even till now, I was like, for 3 years, this boy, whose body they want bury again for the body? Body don't dry. For 3 years. You don't want to do DNA, no justice, nothing. It's not fair. Because of VDN, everybody want to drag VDN here. Everybody, VDN is a liar. If VDN is a liar, you people should prove it wrong. Bring evidence that this boy is a liar. No evidence. Then everybody wants to talk against him. It's not fair. We need a better Nigeria. We all need a better Nigeria. Look at the other case. He was angry because it's VDN. Nobody, the IG case, nobody take it serious because it's VDN. A case as serious as that, nobody take him serious. That's my opinion. Like, Wunmi is a suspect, number one suspect. The brother is a suspect. All of them around that hazard because a lot of different story came up. A lot of different story. Some way thought saying, so they go find nurse for night. They want to go buy medicine for mobile for night. Now so they enter as different stories came up. So Wunmi is a suspect. The brother is a suspect. He should go and do a DNA. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
All right, thank you. All right, so I think the next person would be Providence. I mean, I'll probably shut down in the next 25, 30 minutes. I can do till 2:30, so that's fine. Providence, go ahead.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
This is actually my first time coming here. So, this is not just about Mohbad case. I think if I have someone that was arrested in a crime scene, not because he was part of the people that did whatever they did, but he was seen in that particular place at that particular time, which was not aware that something happened there. He was just an innocent person going to work, but he was arrested there. Not just him, it was a mass arrest. They arrested more than 15 people there. So you cannot tell me that we should not suspect Wunmi or the brother that was with him when he died. It's not possible. Apart from Mohbad case, is normal. Not because they did it, but because they have to investigate what happened before they can plead judgment to whosoever that did it. Number two, I feel like people are beginning to, there is sentiment in this matter about VDM bringing this in. I feel like people really know the truth, because this is just normal case. People know the truth, but because they don't like this particular person, they are looking for a way to just find something and just put in between, so that it will look like VDM is trying to blame Wumi, or VDM trying to say that Wumi by Mohbad, which I'm being neutral here. I'm not saying that Wumi do that, and I'm not saying that she did not do it. I'm just being neutral. I'm just trying to say something that is normal. And if you're a married woman and your husband died in your arms or in your presence, and maybe the family now is not asking for one thing or the other, lead to them asking you about the paternity of a child, for you to clear your name, that is the first thing you should do. You're not just doing it for yourself. You're doing it for the peace, and you're doing it for your son, and you're doing it for your beloved, emphasizing beloved husband, and you're also doing it for your own family, for you to clear your name, your family name, and for your child also, because this thing has a way of affecting this baby, no matter how we try to look at it. Tomorrow night, it might not be now, tomorrow now, maybe people will start saying, you will be saying, this thing has a way of affecting this baby. So for you to clear your name, to protect your son, protect your family, this is the first thing you have to do. So for me, this woman is trying to run away from there is something, he's trying to play, I don't know, but there's something there. There's something that she's hiding, definitely. And for the fact that this thing happened and people were speaking up, and Mohbad Junior brother that was there did not come to say, see what happened, is another thing. It's another thing that they have to investigate on. And now our system have failed us, obviously, because if they can actually pin a murder case to somebody, what, hey God, wait till be this case when they no fit investigate self. If they can actually go and track Nnamdi Kanu that is not even in Nigeria, what is this thing what is it that they cannot just figure out to know what happened? So it's just like the case is just somehow, for me, it's just like, I feel like the girl is really, really hiding something. She might not be the one that she might not be the one that actually killed the guy. We are not saying that she did it, but she's still trying to protect something. There is something she's trying to protect, which you need to find out. Or she's still trying to, obviously she's trying to fix herself in that family, even though legally they are not married. She's still trying to claim this. That is greediness, number one, because I don't know for any other land, but for Igbo land, I don't know for Yoruba land, if you lost your husband, you will mourn that. It's not, I don't know if it's must, but I feel like you have to mourn your husband for 1 year before even doing anything. But this one, 5 months, and you're already going court, you're already changing NIN and so other documents. What is that for? Is that necessary? Like, if you are not hiding, so why do you rush? Why are you so eager to change things? Why? If you really love your husband, why are you trying to do many things at the same time? Where you lie and you look for another lie to cover up. It doesn't make sense. So I feel like something is really, really on. And I think that Nigeria government should investigate this. And the only person that is trying to bring this thing so that the guy will get justice, people are still against him, which is very, very bad. I think sometimes let's keep our emotion.
Baby, why you did since baby? No problem. Thank you so much.
Let's keep our emotion down. And when things is wrong, let's speak about something. Then later we can go back to our hate. We can go back to whatsoever. But when matter is straight, I think we should forget about emotion and talk about it. That is my own
time is up.
God bless you guys.
Baby, why you did since?
Sorry, Okila, but Providence no say we dey try to disprove and say we may not be Mohbad wife, sha. Hope she knows.
Okay, so again, we don't think Mohbad paid the buy price. We don't think the buy price was paid in terms of Wumi claiming that he's a lover.
So you know, if he mourn for 1 year.
So no, that's what I'm saying. Now, so even if, let's say you're not Mohbad's wife, why are you claiming to be Mohbad? Why are you claiming Mohbad's estate when you've not been able to prove that that's Mohbad's child?
If you're
Right?
not Mohbad wife, then why is she claiming to be? And why is she trying to fix herself there when she's not? People
Yeah,
should
not she's
Oh,
not.
Dams, come up then. I'm coming. Let me bring you up now. Let me see who is not active now.
try to claim ownership, try to claim property if you're not the wife. Why? If you cannot mourn, if you cannot
Sorry,
mourn
but that's love. Let me use the
your
box.
husband, you say your husband, you cannot mourn him for 1 year and you're trying to claim property. So
Dams,
what
I
is
can't
that?
see your message. I can't see your this thing now. Okay. So I think she has spoken before. Let me hear from the other. Who is the next person? I think it's Consign. Consign, go on.
Yeah, thank you, everybody. I think a lot of Nigerians, we are so sentimental. When things happen, we try to
Dams, send your
change
request.
the
I can't see your
narrative.
request.
We try to change the narrative and pick only those things that can favor us. Let's look at it from the beginning. When the thing happened, Wunmi claimed that Mohbad has no house, that the house does not belong to Mohbad, that it was rented. They claim Mohbad didn't have any money. Even Wunmi's sister at that time came out and said it was Wunmi that was feeding Mohbad. Not until people started coming out and said, how come someone who has been going from one show to the other, how come it's Wunmi that is now feeding him? Within the time they were in Corona, every property inside that house, everything disappeared. If Wunmi didn't have anything she was hiding, I don't think the way she's going, I don't think she's supposed to go that route at all. What is so difficult in doing DNA? If truly you know, as a woman, that the child belongs to your husband, why are you running from DNA? And we are also trying to shift away from the fact that he had done a private one that came out negative. So why are some people thinking that the child belongs to Mohbad? Why are people thinking that it is not Wunmi that killed Mohbad, when it was only Wunmi and Mohbad that were in the room when Mohbad fell, according to, and then Wunmi was shouting, stand up now, can't you stand up now? And some people are saying it is not Wunmi that killed Mohbad. How come every narrative or every interview Wunmi has granted, there is no particular one? In fact, everything she has said in all the interviews she has granted are totally different. What she said on Arise was different from what she said on Channel. It was different from what she said with Chidi when she had an interview with Chidi. And we are still saying Wunmi does not know anything about all these things. How come that every person that stand up and say we want true justice for Mohbad, you keep arresting them one after the other? Do you know how many people Wunmi has arrested in the course of this issue? How come Wunmi cannot submit as child and say, okay, let's do the DNA? What is chasing her? Why is she so after the property? Why? She can have an understanding with her husband's family and say, okay, let's bury my husband. This is whatever you want to give to my child, so that, there are ways to do things. But I don't know. According to, I don't know if it's true, allegedly, that she has some people on her payroll who she's paying to defend her everywhere. But I don't think, in fact, for me, Wunmi is the first suspect. Somebody who was not there when the whole thing happened, you pointed a pointing finger to that person. Even Prime Boy that didn't touch Mohbad, that didn't know how the whole thing happened, you went to arrest Prime Boy. But you didn't mention anybody within your own circle.
And the advocate, why am I not seeing your request? The advocate and the rest of you, I'm not seeing your
Honestly,
request.
this case is very simple, but it's because she has some big people behind her.
Please
And
send it
that's
again.
what is giving her the confidence every time. Even with what VDN has brought out now, me is there sending out, I don't know how to call it now, trying to send some videos where she was dancing and pretending as if nothing is going to happen. We are all watching. But in whatever we do, we should all remember that if nobody sees us, God sees us. If we think nobody can hold us, God can. If you think the world is under our feet, there's somebody up there that can do and undo with anybody. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much.
Can I quickly ask a question? Just a minute. Concerned, you said something. I don't know if you have that information or maybe you have access to that information that we don't have. You said that Wunmi had done a test and that test came out negative. Can you elaborate on that, please?
Okay, the first when BDM brought out the case of WhatsApp group that time, it
Dams,
was part
send
of
your
what
request again, Dams. Go ahead.
that was part of what VDM revealed. Even Tonto Dike attested to it when they said, has Wunmi done DNA? And Iyabo answered them and said, yes, she's done one. And it came out negative. Go back and look at that video that VDM released that time.
It was in that WhatsApp group now. That one that Wunmi, that one that Yabo joined.
That's why they
And if you
scattered.
remember, Bukky Jesse, the day they did that, the day Wunmi went to do that thing, Bukky Jesse came out and in a show that day, Bukky Jesse mentioned the name of the hospital, mentioned the name of the person that attended to them, how Wunmi and Mohbad's mommy, how they dressed, how they, the way they appeared in that place, the person they used as frontliner for that DNA. Bukky Jesse mentioned it even before VDM brought that thing out.
Anyways, that's fine. Thank you very much.
One day, Wunmi and Iyabo will have problem. The truth will come out.
Thank you so much. All right, guys, please don't forget to send your hat me. Let me hear AB, Jamie, Advocate, and Dams. So I'll hear from AB first. AB, go on. AB, are you there? Are you busy?
Yeah, I'm here, sir. I mean, good evening. I mean, this
All right,
case
I'm
is
still going to give you 5 minutes.
Yeah, this case is something that's really complicated because, I mean, some people we know you can see the truth, but because of emotion and people always having their feelings into some stuff, they'll try to turn blind eyes. I mean, if Nigeria was a country that work, first of all, if there's already a proof that they were never legally married, she don't have any entitlement to the boy's royalty. Let's agree she's fighting for the son, but the son is not yet of age, so you can be forging documents because you want to take money. So now you committing another crime just because you want to cover up something. So now like if you see during the Peter and Peace West case, I said because Peter tell one lie, now everything is telling me is a lie. Now because of there's a proof now Wunmi did something to that covered something or she lied on something. Now I can't even believe her story no more. So it's not the case is messy, and a lot of people because they don't like VDM they forget the message. They only attack the messenger. So it's really clear, and I can see like Dems is she's one of my good buddy, but she's really biased because anything that concerns woman, she always try to make it a gender based.
Abby,
So
Abby,
yes,
Abby, my
yes,
love. Let me say
no,
something, yeah?
Wait,
You don't
now
need
let
to,
me
you know,
finish.
I haven't spoken, so you don't even know where I stand, number one. So stop
No,
putting
no,
assumptions in
Let
your
him
mind.
finish. Please let him
Dams,
finish.
wait for your
Stop
time
having
to
It
rebuttal
is
what
assumptions.
he's
time
saying.
now. It is
Just
time.
let him finish his time. Yeah.
Yeah. So I can see from your comments, you were being trying to make it like we're trying to blame the woman. Nobody's trying to blame the woman. It's just sometimes we have to take emotion out of something and just face the fact. If you can see some facts, then let's blame the person. It's not about if it's a man, it's a woman. That's why sometimes I was just in there for on the comment section just reading because I see people like making it gender based, so I'm not even getting energy to be. So, but that's it. That's what I have to say, man.
Okay, so you still got 2 minutes. Dams, if you want to react to what he said, go ahead and react quickly. So once his time is up, I have to go to the next person.
I mean, like, well, I mean, if the country, if we actually have a good police force that can actually do their job properly, I'm sure this would have been resolved long time ago. What me, I am not here to say Wunmi did not do this, Wunmi did not do that. My only question is, God forbid, if we were in the same position as this woman, our partner or husband or wherever has died, she'd have to navigate through that with a child and stuff like that. Everybody say do DNA, do this, do that. I hope if you were in a show, I hope you also will be happy to do DNA, right?
Okay,
I
so
hope.
let's flip it, Dams.
No,
If Mobad was
I'm
your
just
brother, would you say
saying.
don't do it? If Mobad was your brother, if Mobad was your brother, because now you're talking about her being in her shoes, right? If Mobad was your brother, with the
And
circumstances that led to that led to him burning on alive, would you say that DNA should not be done and say, oh, if it was me as a woman, I would not allow it? What would you have said?
me, my own take is if my brother, God forbid, my brother will continue to live and he will get married in Jesus' name. If Mohbad was
Yeah.
my brother and he has accepted when he was alive that is his child, who am I to say to anybody to say
No,
that's not
Your
but
your
did
brother
you
child?
had
did you
that
did you
Hold
record.
on,
Mohbad
please
did
don't
not accept
interrupt
this
me. Oh,
child.
don't interrupt me, please. Don't
Allah,
interrupt me.
Allah,
Like,
God.
who am I to say that is not your child? Was I there when they were doing their ta-ta-ta? Was I there when they
So,
were
but
doing all lovey-dovey?
did you hear the part where the guy Mobad's friend said that Mobad said to him that he's not sure that it's his child?
Anyway, obviously, it's just all speculation. Do we really have the evidences of
Exactly.
this
So
thing?
again,
So
you're
we cannot.
speculating, we're speculating, but you don't want us to speculate because you think that if it was our sister or if we were in that position, we would not want to do DNA. Now, let me ask you one other question before I go for that. Did
Mhm.
you watch the video where Mobad was accusing her and saying that if anything happens to him, they should hold her and the family responsible? Did you watch that video?
Yeah, I've seen the video, but he also did
Okay,
the
so
same
in
thing
that
with
kind of
Naira
no,
Marley.
in that,
Hold on. He also
I'm
did the
not.
same thing with Naira Marley and
Oh,
them lot as
exactly.
well,
But
didn't
again,
he? So who are
listen.
we to not start accusing
Yes.
one
No,
person?
you're not listening to what I'm saying. Somebody has said that, right? Somebody who said that, and then you were there. Like that person was there when the person was unalive. Who is the best person to hold responsible? Who is the best person that will be the prime suspect? Hold on. Now, Mali's own case was there. Let's agree it's there. But now, he also said it about this woman that he's living with. As if anything happens to him, they should hold her and her family responsible. Now, she was there when this guy was unalive, or when he died. Sorry, let me use the word died. When he died, who will be the prime suspect?
Maybe the woman, but what me I
No,
have a
are you
problem
kidding me?
is,
Did you say maybe?
hold on. Please, can you stop interrupting because you're letting me lose my trail of thought,
Did you say
right?
maybe?
What the reason why I said maybe is that sometimes, like when you're having an argument, people say things are in the heat of the
No, 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 no,
moment,
no, no, no,
right?
no. I'm not using
People say
sentiment here. Listen.
things. No,
That
hold on.
stop
Let's
it.
not use this
You
rhetoric.
are in the police force. The
People
police
say
force is going to. I'm asking you a question. With the police and investigation, someone said this that if anything happens to me with the fight you were having, hold this lady and her family responsible. Now, the person died in the same house where this woman was living. You live abroad. You live in the UK. Let's assume this happened in the UK. That statement went out already. Do you think that woman will be let to go? Yes or no? Or she'll be the primary suspect?
and that is why I said if we had a good police, whatever,
It's
they
just
would
a
have
question I'm
done
asking
the
you
same
now. Leave
thing.
that part of whether they have, if they
Yes,
have.
like
What?
yes, maybe she will be the the
Not
the the,
maybe. You're
the
still using the
person.
word. I don't want to hear the word maybe. In
You
the
cannot
UK,
force me to
no,
say
hold
yes.
on. Okay, I
You have a
agree. I
different
want to agree with you.
rhetoric, isn't
But
it? Right?
In the UK, are you going to have the word maybe? Yes or no?
No.
Thank you. So you've answered my question. You're just running. You're trying to run away from the question, but you've answered the question
I am
eventually.
not running away from any question
So
because
you
the
have
thing
just
is,
confirmed to me that.
hold on. Oh, Gila, you like to do this thing too much. Let me tell
What
you
am I
something.
doing?
Hold on. Let me say something, right? Number one, we were not present to actually know what happened, right? I am not saying that she should not be investigated, but going on this rampage of she did this, she did that, she did a lot of stuff, and also a lot of people are just too many hands on the broth. So many people are coming out saying this, saying that. You don't even know who to believe, and that is
We
what
are
I'm
not
trying
trying
to
to
say.
believe
Dams.
anyone. We are
That is
working
what
with
I'm
what
trying
we.
to
We
say.
are working with.
Dams, one quick
Everybody
Listen.
is
question,
just
please.
One
saying,
second,
adding so
Mickey.
much
Hold on.
speculation.
Dams. Let me
Jesus
ask you a
Christ.
question. Dams, are you working with what we have on the media? Yes or no?
I'm sorry, I don't believe
Everything.
anything in
No, hold
media.
on. Let me ask you a question because now you want to as if we should not conclude on it. When P Square case came out, it came on the media. Everybody jumped on it because it was on the media. Now,
Mother
Mohbad
love,
case
please
is
don't tell me
wait.
to close my mouth, please. If you don't agree with what I'm saying, don't get
No,
rude,
no.
please.
Now leave comment
Yeah.
section. Respond to them on comment. Relax. Now, this is something on social media, and you are saying that everybody's talking left, right, center. Are we not going to work with what we have at our disposal? Please answer me. What should we work with?
Let police do their job. We
All
shouldn't be
right.
the
So now police
prosecutor
should do
and
their
judge.
job. Police should do their
Hold on,
job.
Odula.
Okay.
Police, let the law take its course. We don't have
Okay.
to be prosecutor and judge of someone else's thingy on social media. And this is why I have an issue, because when there are too many people, too many hands on the broth, the truth does not get out. We
So
don't know the
why
truth.
did you not say that in Pete Square's case
And
that police do
that
their
is
job?
what I'm trying to say. Like, you
No,
guys
no, no,
just
no, 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 no,
so
no,
many
no, no.
speculation.
Don't try to twist it. I'm asking you now. Why did you not say police do their job during Pete Square's case? Why didn't you say that?
Hello, I did say that if they have to go to court, they should do their
No, no, no,
business.
no,
Ask a
no, no,
quick
no, no.
question,
You took
please.
side. You took side. Don't say me. I remember you
Abby,
spoke.
didn't I say that day that some of the stuff Peter was saying that there's karma?
But
Did I not
did
say
you
that?
work with what
Did
Peter
I
said
not
or
Yes,
say
not?
that?
yes. You
Did
no,
I not
yeah,
say that,
you
Abby?
that day
You're
you
not,
Did
no
I
I
no
agree,
support
you
but
Peter?
that
Did
day
I
you
wait,
support
hold
Peter?
on,
we
hold on.
agreed like everybody
Wait,
was
Abi,
Did
that's
I
not my
was
support
question.
Peter,
lying.
Abby? Did I
Abi,
support
that's
Peter?
not my question. Let me come my question again. Did we work with what Peter gave us on social media? Yes or no?
I said that I don't like some of the stuff he said has karma. Even Abby was a
God.
witness. Didn't I say that, Abby?
So
Dams,
you didn't
No,
so you didn't work with that. You didn't work with what Peter said at all.
I did not work with what Peter said because I am not in their family
You
to
did
know
not
what the
talk
job.
about hold on. You talk about Peter's being oppressed by his brothers and the wife. You didn't talk about it at all. Please deny it here.
Oh my God! Like, Ogila, I don't like the fact that you want to put
I'm
me on the
asking that
spot.
you didn't talk about it, yes or
I
no?
said clearly, and Abby was a witness. I said that some of the stuff that Peter was saying gets
This
command.
is
Did I not say that, Abby?
this is my question. I agree now. Did you actually analyze anything at all with the Peter's case? Please be honest with me.
I said
Did you?
that, yes, I did. I
So
did
when you
analyze some
wait,
stuff
hold on.
because he has evidences. He came out, he posted
I agree
receipts.
exactly. So while
So
you
Dams.
are
what
analyzing, wait.
receipt has been posted in this one? Like, we have to
While you are
review.
analyzing,
Oh,
have you
Jesus
gone to
Christ, I
court
beg.
to prove whatever he has said? You said he came with evidences. Now you see what I'm saying now? You want to
Please.
pick and select. When he brought all those evidences, did you go to court to prove it? No. You did not allow court to judge it. You judge based on those evidences. Now, people are judging based on what they have right now. You want to say they should not do that, they should wait for the police to do exactly the same thing you are doing, you are accusing somebody of. 100%.
Oh my God,
Exactly what you're
Ogila,
doing, you are accusing them.
you're trying so
But
hard
it's
to
the
want to
truth
defend
now.
your narrative.
I am
You're
not
trying
defending my
so hard.
narrative
You
anymore. I
live
have
in the
asked you a
UK.
question.
You live in the UK. If this
You
was in
just
the UK,
answered my question.
do you think that the media will be doing judge and
Hold,
prosecution
I
someone
agree
else's
with
case?
hold.
you.
If
So
it
who
was
are
in
100%.
we
the
to be
UK,
judging
excuse
people?
me,
Who are we
if
to be
it
Wait.
judging
was in the
people?
UK, people would have their opinion.
I
And
agree.
if
See,
People
there's
will
hold
have
on.
their
anything,
opinion, but people
Wait,
like
1 second.
if there's anything that
BBTM will
looks
not have the
You
right
guys
suspicious,
to
are
be
not, you guys are
talking
not
on the
getting my
case.
point.
They
Hold
will
on.
have the right to be
Madam,
talking on the
what
case
you're
that's still
saying,
under
what you're saying does not
Wait,
investigation.
add up.
that you guys should hold on. I agree with what she's saying, right?
Please.
That in the UK, right, it will work better, right, with the police and everything. But the
Definitely.
question I asked her, she was trying to run away, but she came back to it and said, yes, she analyzed it based on the evidence Peter had brought. Did you hear that? Now, the evidence Peter had brought is on social media. The evidence has not been proven by any court of law. Never. But she analyzed it based on that. Now, people are analyzing based on what they have on ground, based on
Double
Mohbad
standards.
or whatever. Now you are coming to condemn them. They should not analyze it. They should wait for the police. But you
Yeah,
didn't wait for police when you were analyzing Peter's own case.
exactly.
What are
But
we
when
talking
I was
about?
I have one quick question.
That's
when
why
I
I
was
say in
hold on,
this
Abby,
case
please
that
hold on.
happened, sorry, Dams, let me just use 1 second. That's why this case that happened back to back kind of showed the kind of country we have as Nigeria. We are not looking for the truth. We just want our opinion to surpass the
God
truth.
bless you, Obi.
Our emotion. Nigeria does not want the truth.
Your
That's
opinion
what
to
that
surpass.
Dams,
the,
please,
Oh
Dams,
my
no
please, I would like
God.
to
our
ask you something.
that's what Nigerians
Please
want. They
don't
want
make
their
me laugh.
opinion
How can
or
your
their
opinion
emotion to surpass
surpass
the
the
Exactly.
truth.
law or
Dams,
No,
surpass
that's
the
Dams, we are
Please
talking
let me
why.
about the
continue, please. I
DNA.
don't want to talk
No,
Dams,
to
we are
you.
that's
talking
Please
why.
about the
continue.
DNA,
No,
and like
that's
I'm
why you
listening to
see. I
Abby,
didn't.
You
please. I
said
don't
it
want to
all.
talk to
No,
you.
You said it
when
all.
I came, I didn't have an opinion. I
Why
didn't
do you have a
because
problem? Why do you have a problem with the DNA? Why do you have a problem with the DNA? That's the
yeah.
question.
So,
Why?
let me
yeah,
ask you one quick question.
like
You
when
know
I
that the
came, I didn't
family
have an
reunion
opinion. I
visa.
just wanted to be neutral.
Abby, wait. You know the family reunion visa. You have to do a DNA to prove that these children are yours. Do you agree with that?
That's the law.
Do
But
you
in this
agree with the fact that
which
when you
But
want
which
to
which
what,
travel with
what
your
are you
kids,
saying?
you have to
That's
do a
which
what
DNA?
Nigeria
what?
which thingy which thing is not all the time that you have to do DNA, love.
Oh
It's not
In
all
a
the
God.
case
That is
where
time.
it's
not.
asked, will you
See,
do it
wait.
or
It is
not?
not all the time
That
you
is
have
not.
to
That
do
is not.
DNA.
That is not the point. Lola, your statement that you made earlier was that,
Lola
oh, if he
Azao.
was sorry, not Lola, I mean, Dams.
Dams.
If he was our sister or
Uh,
whatever, we're going to allow that happen. Now, this
If
is
it
what we
was
are
your
saying.
brother, would you allow that
Yes,
happen?
and I'm
Yeah,
not good
Yes,
brother
what
now.
the hell?
But
no, because
let
that was
me finish. Let me finish. This is what I want to say. Now, say it was your sister, and in a scenario like that, where your sister had been accused of something like oh, if anything happens, hold her responsible, and then it now happened that your sister, after this thing happened, your sister tried to go and claim the property of that person. Your sister, tried to get the royalty of that particular person in less than 5 months. My sister
with
was
forgery.
pursuing that with forgery. Sister was
Hmm.
pursuing that. You want the court now, or you want the people now to say, if it was my sister, I would let her be. Is that what you're trying to say exactly? Because
Sentiments,
I'm trying to get
rubbish.
what you mean by if it was our sister. So
you
if it
will
was our sister,
allow her
and
to do
our sister
DNA.
had done something wrong in any way that we can see in the public eye, should we keep quiet and say, because it's not my sister, let me not talk about it?
Ogila, can I just answer your question? Because a lot of us, when it's other people, we're so quick to point fingers.
Answer.
But when it's us, we'll keep quiet and start saying, but this, da. If it's my sister, if I believe that she's done something wrong, yes, let the Lord take his course. I'm not going to become judge and prosecutor on someone else's matter when it's still under investigation. So who am I to be saying, she shouldn't have
What are the
entitlement to
proofs that will make you
royalty?
believe your
Do
sister
we
have done
please let
something
me
wrong?
finish talking, please? You don't have to agree with what I'm saying, but let me speak, please. Thank you. So if do even this thing that we're even talking about, do we have access to these documents? Do we know if they own something in partnership? Do we know any of that? Do we know any of that?
Why are
Because
you
a
asking
lot
that?
of
Why
you just
are you asking that question
If they
now?
have something in
because
partnership,
a
we
lot
will
of us
bring
Why
are
are
it
you
out
asking
long
that
time
questioning.
ago.
question
A
now?
lot of us, and clearly, right?
Why did you ask the question that do we know if she actually married this boy? Why is the question if they hold anything together? Why is that the question you choose to ask?
But this guy his body has been exhumed for months, right? I'm sure they were trying to do autopsy and stuff like that. We don't even know the result of the autopsy.
We
We
see the
don't know
problem.
the result of
You
the
see
autopsy.
what we are saying is this, Dams. Nobody is saying that the lady died the
But
Mohbad.
that
In
is what
fact,
you're
Nobody is even
insinuating. You
saying
no,
guys have
that.
you are
said she
not getting
fired
the
him.
point.
You guys said she
Listen to
fired
what
him.
you're not listening to what they're saying here.
Emotional.
Let me even give you an example now. Let me give you an example,
It's you that
Dams.
is emotional.
Dams.
That's
Wait,
you that is emotional.
wait,
Saying
Dams.
that
Let me give
you're
you
so emotional,
Dams.
blah
Let me
blah
give you
blah
an
blah
No,
blah.
example,
Are
Dams.
you not
the
emotional?
truth
Don't you
is,
have
One
emotions
second.
running
Let
in
me
your
finish.
veins?
Wait, Dams. Let me give you an example. In Nigeria today, in Edo State, I know that happened a lot. I've seen it happen. When the man dies, they'll force the woman to drink the dead body water they use to wash the man. Now, your sister can be that person that married that man. You cannot do otherwise. You cannot stop it. Once it's a tradition, right? You dare not. I have seen it happen live and direct, which is bad. We don't agree with it. But the point you're making that if you were your sister, would you allow it? It's not a part of matter whether it's sister or not. If the right thing needs to be done, let the right thing be done. This
Yes.
lady is being accused for 2 years plus now of this child is not Mohbad's. What else would she have done than to prove her innocence? To say, you know what? Let me prove all you guys wrong. This is Mohbad's child.
In
Why
fact, she
did
should be the one to
And
be
put
at the
everybody to
forefront.
shame. Do it and put everybody to
No,
shame.
Ogila.
I don't
Can
understand.
I say something?
The
Can I
truth,
say something? Yeah.
If it was my
the
sister,
truth.
if it was
Abby,
me, I would
hold
even be the one to take her for the DNA.
Even if they do DNA today and it actually proves that it's Mohbad's son or Mohbad's child, right? You guys will still be the same person that will come out and say,
You are not. You
he was
cannot. You
beaten
cannot
with
tell
guns.
what people will react. You can't tell people
You guys
react.
will
So
still be
you
the
You
cannot
same
know.
cannot
people
tell how people will react.
You guys
Dams,
will
don't
still
do
be the
that.
same people that react and say that
Dams,
it's
don't do. You see where
supported.
they say
Ogila.
you see where they say your emotion now. This is emotion now, right
No,
now.
Ogila, that's what I was about to
she's
say.
gaslighting now.
Let's
This is emotion.
Say that she's
can I
What are you
speak?
saying?
Can I speak for
You're already
20
saying
seconds?
she's forging
See,
this, she's
the
forging
problem
that.
is
Dams, this is pure emotion you're using right now.
Dam is
Ogila,
not support.
woman said that
whatever.
even
It's
if
No,
emotional,
Mohbad and
See,
so on, this is
Ogila, the
exactly what
problem
But it's
is.
not emotion. It's not emotional. They should
Please, you
say
guys
it.
should give me 20 seconds. Dam is not supporting Wumio. Dam is
Exactly.
supporting women. That's just the problem we're having here.
Maybe I
Stop
beg,
this
I
kind of
beg, I
talking.
beg,
When you
I
talk, I
beg.
don't
No,
understand.
no,
I
see,
beg.
no. Let me
Excuse me, supporting
explain.
women.
Let
Supporting
me
women
What do you mean
is
by
this
that?
case,
What do you
Wunmi
mean
is
by
a
that
woman,
statement?
so she's supporting
Ogila,
women now.
let me
At the end
explain.
of the day,
In this
Because
case, Wunmi is a
What do you mean by
woman.
supporting women? I don't understand.
Maybe I beg.
Ogila, let me
at the end of
explain.
the
Let me
day,
explain.
we
Because
ought
Wumi
to
is
go
a
and do
woman.
DNA. Then we know who's our
Because
fathers and mothers,
see,
right?
Ogila,
All of us should
you
go and
see,
do
that's the
DNA.
point.
So we know who's our
Them
father.
is not
So
about looking
if
for
we're
the
pushing
truth.
for one DNA,
Them
we
is
should all go and
Dams,
do
supporting.
let
DNA.
somebody
We
else
know who's
speak
our
now.
father.
Dams,
We
you were
know who's
talking
our
now.
father now.
Talking about somebody, Dams.
Ogila,
Allow
okay, you see,
somebody to speak.
let me finish. Let me finish that statement because I use a big word to cover everything. Dan is not looking for the truth. She's supporting Wumi because Wumi is a woman. She don't want anything to affect woman in the wrong way.
I
That's
beg,
why.
make I hear word.
That's the problem with them. That's the problem
Make
with
I
her.
hear word.
She's
She
not
support
about
woman
the
where they
truth. Yeah,
support woman where they fuck around. Support woman
you
where they
see,
do it.
advocates. That's where some women are blind. They don't want to look for the truth because she's a woman. We're going to support her whether she's wrong or
Nonsense,
right.
nonsense.
That's
We in
what
the
Dam
I,
is
comment section,
doing.
I
don't
asked
agree.
Dams. I
That is
asked Dams
sleeping
a question.
around,
She
right?
did not answer my question.
I beg,
Dams,
go
I
sit
said
down. If
in
you
a
Do you
case
have
of
evidence that she was sleeping around, Auntie? Do you have the evidence?
Even our own
Dams,
no, why
sister
she
came
Do
out
running
you
to
away
say
have
from
that.
DNA?
evidence that she was
Why
sleeping
is she
around?
Dams,
Do
running
you
you
know
away
have
our
the
own
from
sister
document?
DNA?
came
Okay,
out.
so
Why is she running
That she
away?
was sleeping
Shameless women.
around
one second, one
women. Do
second,
you
one
have the
Disgraceful
second,
women.
evidence that she was
the
sleeping
advocate, please,
around?
one question I asked
Do you have
Dams,
an
you must
evidence?
answer.
Do you
Dams,
have the
I said in a
evidence?
case,
Because
let's
you just
comport
keep spilling a
ourselves.
lot on online, isn't
Dams,
it?
Dams, I
Let's
said
comport
in a case
ourselves,
whereby
please.
you are being requested
Wait,
to
wait,
present
wait,
a,
wait, wait.
okay.
Wait, let's have everyone one because I think AB has spoken. I think I'll let Jamie. Are you there? So that we can use our time. Jamie never ever talk if we talk.
I'm
I'm
waiting
sorry,
for you
Jamie.
guys, man.
I know,
Yeah.
I know.
Wait, I don't get
So let
speak.
me let Jamie speak. I think the way he came, Jamie came up first. Advocate next, Dams next, and then Sarah Smart. So go on, Jamie, please. I'm gonna make it
So this
3 minutes
moment
because I'll
well,
shut down in a bit very soon, please. So 3 minutes, guys.
so
Let's use our 3 minutes well.
this moment where I want to talk, I don't want answer question. I will just say my opinion. So because I think everything, this is a public talk,
Michael.
so to say.
Mm.
So everybody have an opinion. So and I think I want to strongly support what VDM for resurrecting in quote this case because this is one of the first cases I fell in love with, with the intervention of VDM in public affairs. Apart from, helping people fighting these fake vendors and all that.
Vendors.
So this case, you understand? So this case, the guy raised so many very important questions right from the onset, right from the get-go. That is the questions that should have been raised by the police or lawyers or investigating team. I was very disappointed that somebody like Falana was somebody who was involved with the Wumi, and then this case was having a lot of bends up to a point of doing autopsy and all that. The matter is very clear. In homicide investigation, you are going to limit the very crucial question to the people who were with the victim
I mean, before the person died. I mean, however you guys want to put it. 6 hours, 24 hours, and so. So there was a sequence, and everybody narrated this. I did from public domain. I don't think what they have in a police investigation would have been substantially different from what filters out for us to discuss. So, I mean, this is the time they should put the case to bed once and for all. And then if what VDM said is true about the DNA, I think it's just too messy. If you don't have anything to hide, this is not supposed to be things we are going to go round and round and round. Nominate sports, agencies to carry the DNA. You nominate 3, they pick 1, and then it is verified in court that one of the ones you nominated cannot offer the tissue investigation. You understand? I mean, they cannot do tissue screening or so. I mean, the thing there is, you nominate another one. It's not something that is going to be in the first place for you to have given, unless you did not know, they cannot offer that service. But like somebody said before, if your hands are clean, DNA is not a big deal. You should have been able to do DNA. Nobody will come and drag property for you, from you. You understand? Because I'm very sure Mohbad was very young. He couldn't have done a will. But lawyers know how to do these things. So long as he left a child behind, Wunmi will be covered. There's no need for all this desperation. So anybody defending Wunmi, well, you are in your right to defend Wunmi, but it's very ridiculous. Because the thing is very straightforward. It's a straightforward thing. I don't want to take your time, man. So, like I said, that is my opinion. I don't want to answer a question because the thing is straightforward. People are talking to hear their voices. Yeah.
That's fine. Let me go to Advocate, please, quickly. Advocate, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. It is very shameful to see women defend evil. That's all I can say, because with her pattern of dishonesty from the beginning, that alone is a red flag that she's not innocent. That alone, she's not innocent in this case. Because if you are shocked that your husband or your partner died, come out clean. Not ear infection, maramali, prime boy, this, that, just one person. This person died in the house. You said he died in the hospital. There are so many patterns of dishonesty in her, inconsistent stories. So that alone is a big red flag. And another thing that even finished the whole case, that forgery is 14 years imprisonment to go and claim money. You refuse to do DNA, but you want to claim money. All the whole royalties from Chike, from Zlatan, all of them, she has been eating them. So if she's not greedy, why do you want everything that this boy owns? Why? What of the parents? You see, the only question I ask, I don't know. I'm not going to be it's not tribalistic, but I don't know. I'm married to Yoruba, but it's so shameful to see these things happen. Where I come from, I don't even have mouth to say this kind of a thing, and I'm refusing to do DNA. I don't know how these people operate. I don't know their cultural values. It's very shameful to see these things going on and on and on and on. But any woman supporting this kind of evil, if you have a son, that thing that happened to Mohbad will happen to that woman.
No, that is out of line.
Excuse me.
That is out of line. No.
Don't.
That's out of line. No. Nobody's replying to you.
Hold on.
No. Don't address her. Listen, I'm addressing it already.
I can tolerate
I'm addressing it. I'm addressing it.
You've been
No,
talking,
listen.
would you quiet then, please?
Stop. Dams, I'm addressing it. If I tell you to, if I mute you, please. Dams,
You are a
please stop.
bastard, okay?
You guys should stop now. I'll end this life now. Mike, stop. You guys should stop. Listen. The advocate did not call anybody's name. She did not call anyone's name when she was talking. I only felt that she was going out of line by using such statement. That is not good at all. And that was why I was trying to say, no, that's not nice. And if I'm addressing her, when she didn't mention anybody's name, if you want to address her, that means you're taking up the fight. There was no point. What's the reason for doing that? Because I'm already addressing her already. Why are you trying to address her again? There's no need. Please, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Everybody will have a chance to speak.
Nice one, host.
Please. Let's not do that. Dams, you are stupid. I think you're supposed to speak next.
Advocate,
please, you have your time and use your time. Advocate won't round up anymore. That statement was off for me. I didn't like that statement at all. Because I understand that we can get in our feelings sometimes, but we need to be careful of what words that we will use. It should not call anybody's name, but I mean that was just not something that we should use on anybody at all whatsoever. Right. I know she didn't mention anybody's name, so please let's just be mindful of words that come out of our mouths. All right, so I'm going to give you time to speak now, Dams. Go ahead. You got 3 minutes. Dams, your time starts now. Is Dams not there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, go on.
Okay. My own is, even if there are inconsistencies, right? Over the years, even the father, everybody, they have tampered with so much evidence, right? I mean, like, it's to some extent, is it not too late to start saying, oh, this, that? You understand what I'm trying to say? Even if people are doing their investigation, I don't think it's right, is for us to not become judges and prosecutor over someone else's matter. I mean, like, why are we not letting, the law take its course? I understand that Nigeria is a country where, people can manipulate things, people can do this, people can do that. But like, this guy has been dead now. It's going to almost, is it 5 or 6 years? His body has been exhumed. They said they did so-called autopsy. Till today, we don't even know the result of the autopsy. Like, shouldn't we be actually thinking, like, what is actually going on? Why don't we know the result of the autopsy? Number one, and number two, not that I am supporting Wunmi, but I can understand from a place of a mother, maybe she's fighting for her son, right? Because this whole DNA, no DNA issue. Some people are saying she's done DNA. Oh, the DNA showed that, the child is not his and stuff like that. But this guy clearly claimed the child when he was alive, right? Some people have said, oh, it was a traditional leader that owns the child. Some people said, oh, it was Sam Larry. Some people said it was this. There's just too many conspiracies and stuff like that. And this is why I want us to be very, very careful, not just because too many hands on the broth, right? People are just coming up with their own, I think it's this. Oh, she was sleeping around. Oh, she was doing this. Oh, she was doing... I'm like, there's too many conspiracies. You don't even know which one is true. You don't even know which one is not true. And this is why I said that we shouldn't really be persecutors and judge on this matter. We shouldn't be doing that. It's so easy for us to get emotional and believe everything that we see on social media as well. It's so easy for us to believe all these things. And we also need to understand that social media, things get manipulated. People push out a specific rhetoric, right? If Nigeria was a good country where law actually takes its course, by now we shouldn't even still be talking about they're still doing investigation. We should already know, what actually happened to this guy in terms of the autopsy. You don't have to agree with what I'm saying, but that's just my take on it. That's just my take on it. And to the woman that spoke previously about, this, you don't have to agree. Hold on. You don't have to agree with what I was saying. But I'm sorry to say, for you to not descend to be saying, what happened to someone else's child, what happened to you? It just shows eyes of low intelligence. I'm sorry to...
I'm stopping you there because what I stopped her from doing is what you want to do now.
I'm saying. That is your problem.
No.
You don't reach my turn.
Wait, not your turn yet. Please. I stopped her from doing something, you want to do the same thing.
No, I know they do anything. No, I just want to speak my
No, you.
I just asked.
The thing is, that Michael, you have the time to speak, don't worry. I'm still going to be here till at least 3 or thereabouts, so just relax. Everything that you said, if I ask you, what is your take on this? You would tell me you wait for the judge or the court to preside. I'm very correct. Is that not?
Wait for the law to take its course. Who am I?
So let me ask you now. You wait for the law to take its course. Yeah. If this has happened to your brother, would you wait for the law to take its course, or you want to talk about it, or you want to find a way to get justice for your brother?
Okay, how can I get justice for my brother?
I'm asking you now, in other words, would you have an opinion about it? That's what I'm saying.
In other words, if I want to really...
No, you're not answering my question. If this was your brother, would you have an opinion about it?
Or ask questions?
Yes,
would you?
I would ask questions, but obviously...
But you have an opinion too, right?
Let me tell you, Ogila, right? I wasn't living with them 24/7.
You're not answering my question. That is not what I'm asking you.
I'm saying what I need to say, right? Even if it was my brother, I don't live with my brother 24/7, right?
But would you have an opinion about your brother's case, yes or no?
Yes, I will have opinion.
Exactly. So what are you now saying now? So now you are saying that people should not have an opinion. They should leave it for the court. Meanwhile, and I referred you back to when we were talking about P-Square's case. You said P-Square was producing evidence. So Peter would have, you probably would be on Peter's side. You had an opinion already, even though you were saying that, well, some of the things that Peter is saying are not true. But you had an opinion. Your problem now is that because you do not want us to talk about, or you don't want us to see her like that, our opinion should not count now. We should not have an opinion. We are not saying you shouldn't have your opinion, but you are saying that our opinion should not count.
Can I ask you one question, right? Are your opinions facts? Are your opinions facts or they're just
the same thing I should have asked you in Peter's own case? During Peter's own case, are they facts?
Ogila, you're an intelligent person. You're an intelligent person.
But we are saying the same thing now. I'm referring you back. Listen, Dams, hold on. Dams, hold on, Dams, hold on. I'm referring you back. Wait now. Let me respond to you.
Ogila, you dey learn. You dey learn, Ogila.
Let me respond back to you. If my opinions, nobody had said their opinions are facts here, right? When it comes to public opinion, nobody comes with facts. Everybody speaks based on what they have at their disposal. The same question I asked you about Peters, that you had an opinion about Peters, it wasn't fact. You came up and said Peter had receipts. Those receipts are not proven by any court of law yet, but you believed it and you ran with it. So what you are saying to somebody, you are doing the same thing. That's my problem with you on this case.
Hold on. I said, please. Oh my God.
Don't worry. Let me jump
Ogila, she made one statement. Ogila, she made one statement. Dams, you say something like you're speaking from the place of a mother. Wunmi is fighting for her son. Don't you think Mohbad's father is also finding a way to find justice for his son, and he can ask for anything that will bring that justice?
I am not saying that he cannot demand for whatever is going to bring the child justice, but the way, hold on, let me finish speaking, please. But the case has gotten to a place where a lot of evidences has been tampered with. It is almost 6 years after what happened. Why?
Like which of the evidence? Like which evidence was tampered with?
Okay.
How many years?
Okay,
How many years?
Hold on. They said they exhumed his body, right, to do autopsy. Today.
How many years? How many years?
Till today. Maybe it's going to 5 years. I don't know. I'm not too sure. Till today, we don't know the result of that autopsy. That is where we should start from. Why don't we know the result of the autopsy?
And just so you know, listen, just so you know,
focusing on the rhetoric.
Dams, listen.
Oh, is this person? Oh, it's not this
Dams,
person.
listen.
Oh, is this person? Oh, it's not that
Dams,
person.
so
Please.
just so you know, it's going to be 3 years by September. So you're wrong with all of what you're saying. It's not even 5 years. It's not 6 years. It's going to be 3 years by September.
Okay, 3 years. Whatever. Again, I did not get
hold
that
on.
right.
Don't worry. That's fine. Let me go to the next speaker so that we can move on. Sarah Smart, go on. Sarah Smart, go on.
Yeah. Hi everyone.
Hi.
I'm glad that VDM has brought this back, because however we think we are going to need justice for Mohbad, and it's just so sad because we copy a lot of things from the Western world. We don't want to copy what we know it's right, because I still see how people live in the developed countries and they're still like, oh, I don't know. Let's wait for the what do you call it?
The court or the
investigation to be done. But I swear on God, if you are out here, you know that if someone kites, the first suspect is the person in the house, your immediate spouse or partner, they have to rule. It has to be within reasonable doubt, beyond reasonable doubt, before they will move on and say, okay, you know what, this person is completely out of it. But because we are in a culture where people worship money, people decide to say, oh, fame, because you are famous, everything that you do, you cannot do any wrong. We will never really move forward because somebody really went and lit their camera and said, even if Wumi killed him, so what? Nobody is thinking about the parents who have to mourn their kid. No one is thinking about the fans who sit here every day and just say, I wish. But because somebody has money, there's no way you go and forge a document and then you are still walking scot-free.
You forged the document.
No freaking way. Nobody should even support that. There's no way. And the one thing I love about truth, once you are on the side of truth and you're saying the truth, you don't have to think about it twice. Same girl goes onto TV stations, radio stations. I'm not saying that she did anything to her man, but I'm saying the fact that there is so many inconsistencies in her story, she needs to be locked up. We have to. This has to be a Netflix documentary. These are real life things, and this is when money and power comes in place. Because there's no way you tell me that the judge, the court, has the same story as where she wanted to do the DNA. There's no fucking way. Everything screams there's foul play here, but people don't want to know the truth. They don't want justice. They just want, okay, let's move on from this. I pray that one day you will have somebody on your side who will want to know if something ever happens to you. Because today is Mohbad, tomorrow can be another person. But I swear, every fiber in your being would want to know the truth. You are not going to say they should invest. Deep down, you know. But because Mohbad is gone, everyone wants us to forget. Thank you.
And we should move on from that because he's God. Like, oh, it's been done. It's passed on for 3 years. I mean, sometimes I don't know. Tupac died when? 1996.
96.
They only found out Tupac's fire 2023. Do you know how many years was that?
No, the original person that killed him, the original person that by him, they already unalive him since. But the person that masterminded,
they brought the person out.
Yeah.
And then we're saying that we should let it rest. How many years? Whether it is 10 years, if anybody is found culpable, let that person go in for it. That's what we're saying. Okay, I don't know why we're putting this kind of emotions into it. Anyway,
the person snitched on himself by going on interview and bragging.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, exactly.
Imagine.
Yeah, he snitched on himself.
He went on interview and started bragging about what happened.
So let's go on. Michael, go ahead, please.
And I know say I not get fitter for my maths.
You never did so when you currently behave yourself, we never there for how many weeks? How many weeks?
Make I tell you. Now, first of all, when you talk about this Mohbad thing, it's very complicated. Why I say so? This young lady, the so-called the wife, or the according to people narrative, I don't think that woman, she's directly involved. She really made to unalive him. Now we must look at, because I like giving my personal self as an example. When you're losing blood, even anywhere you cut your body, you're losing blood, and it's not being tied or close that wound, that blood is coming out, you will be losing energy. You will be losing energy. And if care is not taken, if that will lead to a day, the second day, you are not being taken care of, I bet you, my brother, you go fall for ground, you go faint. And if people around you, they don't know what to do at that moment, I swear, now you'll go meet your ancestor. Why do I say so? I have been in a situation like that before. It happened to me. You understand? So when people I understand everybody blaming her, this, that. Let's put it in, let's take emotion aside. Let's take whatever on social media aside. Now let's look at reality. She's wrong in a lot of ways. If you really say you love this guy, at least I understand she don't know better. Because love is different. She's young. And even Mohbad was young. She might be doing all kind of things because of say, hey, now Lagos life, all that nonsense. Now, come to I don't care about he died there or whatever that happened. But at the end of the day, this is the situation that we find ourselves. Either she go and do the DNA so that we can establish the original father of that son. I don't care about every other person say she did this, she not did that. They should establish that DNA. Even if you say, oh, they don't want the father, because if the mother of Mohbad is even like say, Gbogbo, now papa be this one, Aloba, now papa be this one. Why won't they use the man's DNA to do the son's DNA? Because there is this skepticism. Because if you live in Lagos, you will understand the life in Lagos. If you don't get money, somebody go to Yash your wife. I've seen it. So there is a lot of things that people have to answer. The question is out there, but nobody's ready to stand to say, oh, how did this even happen? If really say Mohbad, in my papa Aloba, my real father, when he using Bolate Bonham, why they not use the man plot? I remember back then when I did for school, the assemble one guy, one of my apartment guy, house mate that time, mates that time. I said, make it go give my papa letter. Immediately reach my street. As he stand, he see my the old man sit down like this. As he see my papa, he knows it that one and my papa. Because we carry in a carbon copy. So all this one, when they do this one, he don't die. Yes, we are looking for justice, but the justice will not come if the real truth is not being said. If that woman they do all this do outside, that one not concern me. Even if why you do them, you can be pregnant. But if you still go to do other people, if you go to do other people, now their problem there.
That's so. What I wanted to also say is before Olubi will speak. Do you know that in that WhatsApp group that they had a DNA done? If for any reason that is not their focus, that is not their concern, that they would have done a DNA. That DNA that was done in that group, they were unable to bring that DNA to tomorrow.
I agree with you.
Iyabo Ojo is the only one that have access to that DNA.
I agree with you.
Why are they hiding it? Why is that DNA? And again, you want to do a DNA or paternity for a son. The mother is not the best person to use. The father is the best person to use.
Exactly. Now, I'll give you another example now. I always like to use myself as an example.
They went to use the mother.
Now,
and then you're coming back to tell us that why we hypocrisy, why we talking about that? Are you serious?
Ogila, listen. Ogila, listen. I have a wife here, okay? We have children, right? But some things when my woman do, make me carry my money, come outside, go secretly do DNA for our children. Do you know why? Because sometimes when people speak certain things, you start to question your own self. Are you sure this one are my wife? This one are my children? I have to go do DNA to confirm and say, now my really, as it comes
I hope you know that your house, so maybe your wife not going to hear you.
No, I not there for us, I can see where I did.
Okay. I'm not the trouble, not people go break marriage.
I know, listen, before I remember say she not there for my social media, any of those people, I don't even do social media like that. Now, I have to go do DNA secretly to make sure say na 99.999% they be my children. Even if say they look like
me, I'm not supporting for that one, sir. Me, I believe say for you to do DNA, there must be a communication between you and the person to do it. That's what I believe.
Nobody go snitch on me because my wife not there for social media.
No, people. That's why I said that. It's true. It's true. People have their personal opinion, but that's for me. If I would do a DNA for any reason with my wife, we must have that conversation.
No,
and I know that once I do that DNA, we are breaking up. And there's no. Let's forget about the marriage. It's not gonna last again. That's the truth. Anyway, but that's by the way.
My point is that's your own personal opinion.
Not this is family.
You're having doubts. Sometimes
but I said it's my opinion now. That is not than that.
I agree with you, Ogila. But at the end of the day,
my opinion now.
At the end of the day, listen. At the end of the day, you not go work hard finish. At the end of the day, say the children when they work for them. Look at Ogila. Look at Mohbad now. Look at his situation. Assume say Mohbad stand the ground say we'll go do DNA. For go do DNA.
No, you see, hold on, 1 second, hold on. So let me say one thing, right?
Go on.
I think Mohbad, right? There's something that Mohbad found out.
They share iCloud. He saw a suspicious
my
message.
opinion is this. This is my opinion. No, I'm not 100% sure. The moment that Mohbad found out that Wunmi does not want the public to know. And I also have a feeling that Wunmi actually confided in Mohbad's brother. My opinion, no. This is not what I don't have any proof of that. I'm saying, in my opinion, this is what I suspect. Right? That there's something that Mohbad found out, and Wunmi does not want anybody to know, right? Public to know. And then the brother also probably should probably confide in the brother also. I don't know what happened. I cannot explain that, but that's what I think. But again, if for any reason they have been told to do a DNA, they went to now do a DNA by the side, secretly, with Mohbad's mother. That means she's also an accomplice, if you ask me. Mohbad's mother is also an accomplice. For her to even agree
poverty.
to
Those
do
are
a secret DNA test, right? Now, when they did that DNA test, they were unable to produce the result. Why is the result hidden? That's the question we'll be asking. Why is that result hidden? Now, if the result is also hidden, they've been asking for DNA test for over a year. All the places that you brought, you don't do deep tissue. The court brought one, no deep tissue. Her own, no deep tissue. Only Papa Mohbad own does deep tissue. Are you not seeing that something is fishy?
That baby not be Mohbad's son. No be Mohbad's son.
It's obvious.
No be Mohbad's son.
Let me ask. Let me go to.
So if they bring labs that does not do deep tissue, where were they intending to bring the result from?
That's what I'm saying now. They go find out come out. Yeah, let me go to Olubi. Olubi, go ahead and speak. Where is Dams? Dams, you come out.
All right, good morning, everyone. So, here is hi, Ogila.
Okay.
How are
you? How you doing? I'm all right.
Damsey probably dropped. Maybe her phone's messed up.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. Okay.
She said her phone dropped in water earlier today on another live. So
sorry.
That's why you can't hear her clearly. But anyway, I was just going to say, here's my problem. I hear what everybody's saying. And one of the problems I have here is we're comparing apples and oranges in the sense that you keep comparing, or people have compared Tupac Shakur's this whole case with Tupac Shakur's. They're two different things in two different worlds. You can have a case, a cold case in a developed world that can be looked into 20, 30, 100 years later. And with DNA, they would still be able to sort things out with all sorts of evidence and the way they preserve it. That's not the case in Nigeria, right? There are so many people that have tampered with evidence. There's so many, this whole thing is messed up. So there's the dad, there's the brother, there's the wife, there's the mother, there is the friend, there's another friend. There are all sorts of people involved in this matter, right? People have gone through the house, the poor boy has been sitting there for 3 years, right? He's been sitting there since 2023. Only God knows the state in which he's in right now in terms of mortuaries in Nigeria. And trust me, I buried 2 parents in Nigeria, so I know what the states of the mortuaries are like. So at this point, even if he's in the best of the best, who is preserving his body, who's taking care of everything? The point I'm trying to make is you cannot compare it to anything abroad because they know how to preserve things. You will have a cold
before your time finish, don't compare it. Please analyze. Tell us what you think about rejection and everything. Yeah.
I think personally, that something has gone wrong somewhere. Whether somebody intended to unalive him or not. He was given medication. He was given antihistamine that could have interacted with other medication. He had a wound. There were so many things that have happened, right? But the point is you need evidence to prove these things. And unless you have the evidence, you can't go to the court of law. So whether you want to blame his brother, his mother, his father, his wife, it doesn't matter because you don't have the evidence. Anybody that finds that girl guilty at this point will need evidence to find it guilty. So I understand what VDM is doing and he's opened the case. The problem is he's opened it in the wrong country. In a place like Nigeria, you're just going to talk and talk and talk. You're not going to get anything from it.
Let me quickly ask you one question. Did you remember the last case he opened before Peter's case came out? The case of the Ajiron case and the guy who was tagged wanted and he would have been sentenced to fine. Do you remember that case?
Ahmed Taduji.
Ahmed Tajuddin case. Do you know that case? Do you know that case? I'm just
Ogila,
asking.
I don't know the case, right? Let me
before you go on, let me so that I'll give, don't worry, your time is still there, you can use time. Let me give you a background of that case, right? Somebody was accused of murder, was framed allegedly by the AIG and somebody's brother who married his own brother, right? Allegedly, right? Now, right. So they actually framed a guy to say this was the guy who married him. And then they put up stories, even when they were interviewing the suspects that married the guy, they were telling them what to say. They have two different statements, right? Now, what's it called? VDM was able to get into the case. Guess what VDM did? Brought it to the public, made it known, made it open. The IG of the police had no choice than to revisit the case. Now, when they did another investigation, they found that case the guy put up earlier, the frame they were framing that guy was not true. Now, they had to take off the wanted out of the guy's name. Now, they're asking the AIG to apologize to that. This is a system, they call it that system is not working. But one man had opened a case and have saved somebody's life. If that person was my brother, if that person was my father, if that person was my uncle, I promise you, I will stand to say what VDM is doing a good job. Now, fast forward to this case. Mohbad. If Mohbad was my brother, I would want to see justice for Mohbad. Let's assume that so many things have been going left, right, center with the case, the evidence have been tampered with and all of that. If for any reason, according that is working, the primary suspect, it was even VDM that said the people that should be arrested first should be the people in that house that was within 24 hours. They were trying to shift the whole narrative to Naira Marley and Sam Larry, who was not even in the country. Now, aside that, there are video evidence that shows that Mohbad was laying accusation on the wife, saying, if anything happens to me, hold her and your mother and a family responsible. He said about his iCloud that she took off because she doesn't want the things that this guy has seen. She took it off so the guy cannot have access to it anymore. Somebody's making all these allegations, and then the country is telling me that we cannot hold her responsible, first of all. In other words, not saying she has done it, but she's a prime suspect. Now, aside that being a prime suspect, this guy has accused you of infidelity before his passing. Now, he has passed. Somebody's saying, do a DNA, let's be sure this is the boy's son. Because the boy, what's it called, Prime said that they had an argument, and Mohbad said that this is not his son. Now, let's assume that we don't have evidence to that, but Prime was the one who was there and he said it. So let's assume Prime was lying. What else do we need other than to prove, or for her to prove her innocence, that this is Mohbad's son? Took you over a year to do a DNA, and you're telling me nothing is fishy. In that 1 year before that time of the DNA, you had gone behind with Iyabo Ojo to secretly go and do a DNA so that you can confirm if the boy is Mohbad's child or not, with Mohbad's mother. Now you refuse to produce the results of that DNA. Are you not seeing that every finger is pointing somewhere? And I don't know why we're using a sentiment or emotions to address this issue.
With
if Mohbad was
Mohbad's
your brother,
mother,
what would you do?
did you say with Mohbad's
Wait.
mother?
Can I just
Yeah,
finish
Mohbad's
so that
mother,
I may-
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So here.
And
so
do you
here's-
think Mohbad's mother will cover the truth?
Oh yes, she would. She's been following Iyabo Ojo and this lady for a while. Yeah, she's been following them for a while now. She would. Don't worry. She would go on.
Okay, so here's the thing. Regardless of who's going, and by the way, this is in case this is anybody's sibling, in case this is my sibling, I would obviously be concerned. But here is one of my concerns here. If you want to do DNA, that becomes a civil matter, right? You want to do DNA. To be honest, this is a boy. The best line will be to use the grandpa, because Y chromosomes are passed through the generations and passed
Exactly.
down the right line.
Which is Mohbad's
right?
father.
So you're
Thank
better
you.
off using the grandpa.
Yeah.
But that is still a civil case. You can fight that. You can carry on fighting that till the end of times. That's fine. As she said, there are fingers pointing at the wife. I get that. There are fingers pointing at the friends. I get all of that. And if VDM is going to bring the evidence, whether it be camera, whether it be somebody hitting somebody's head, here's the thing. I work in the medical world, right? I do a lot of medical education. I do brand marketing also. What we do know is medications do interact with each other. And I believe that's what that journalist, that lady woman, and I forget her name, I think she's from Oyo State, the pharmacist, Kemi Oluloyo, I think that's what she was trying to prove at the time, to say with all the interactions of the medication. Because here's the thing, you could easily buy someone with interaction of medication. If you are told not to take one medication with another medication, it can make the medication overactive, it can make the right one underactive.
Sorry to cut you. We're not about whether Mohbad abide by medication. No, that's not the point.
I'm going somewhere. I'm going somewhere.
Our focus was, why is DNA not being done till dates? Why?
And here's the thing, Ogila, that's what I'm about to say, right? I am saying, and I've already said it, do the DNA, that is a civil case, right? What I am also about to say now is bury the man and then go about your civil. I personally don't think you have a criminal case in any of these.
I get the point,
because when it comes to criminal cases, there's so much more evidence that's needed in order to prove a murder case. We saw one that happened in the UK. We saw one where the girl was unalived by a policeman. A policeman was involved. CCTV cameras were gone through for hours on end till they found the girl's journey and they were able to map it back to a policeman. I get all of that. You need a lot of evidence. You need a lot of resources. You need a lot of technology, of which Nigerians will have to fly abroad to do. That is why I'm saying that in terms of a criminal case, you will have a hard case. You can pursue this in a civil way. But why not lay this boy to rest while you're doing all of this?
I get your point with that part. Yeah, laying the boy to rest because now the father is the one we want to use, if for any reason. But you know what it is? They don't want to use the father. They want to use the boy, which is the Mohbad himself. They want to use it. That's why they're looking for deep tissue DNA, deep tissue-based DNA tests. That's why they're looking for that, if you get what I mean. So in this particular case, I think our focus should be, let's clear this up first. Let's clear the DNA. Let us move from there. The point, what I'm saying is that I don't know why people don't want to talk about the DNA. I don't know why it's a big issue. I don't know why that is such a big deal for people to say, look, you know what? She needs to do the DNA because, again, this guy was accusing you of infidelity. What if the boy is not Mohbad's son? Now, you didn't stop there. You went ahead to go and forge documents to claim his estate. And then you are saying there's nothing wrong. And then this is my problem. So with all of this that is happening with what this lady is doing right now, you guys are saying that, we should not just jump to conclusion. We should let the look. We agree. The law will take its course. But if this is not coming to the public, do you know that the people's opinion sometimes can influence the judgment of the court? Do you know that?
Question for you, actually.
I'm asking, do you agree with me? Yes or no?
Oh yeah, I do agree with you.
So
but
what is wrong with people having their opinion on this case right now and saying that Wunmi needs to do a DNA test? Let's confirm if that child is Mohbad's. If it's not Mohbad's, she gets off that estate.
Here's the thing, you can write a petition and ask for this whole thing to be pushed through the right legal channels so that way she can be mandated to take a test. But until that happens, and you might need evidence, which is what VDM might be able to gather, right, to take to a court. But that will be on a court in Nigeria. Now, my understanding is you can use the grandpa of the child. We know that already because of the Y chromosome. But so also, if the grandpa does not do this, let's just say the grandpa, because I don't understand the stance of the grandpa at this point. I lost interest with the parents and the whole family.
What if Adura is the one that is responsible?
Right?
Because you are from same father.
Okay, so here's the thing. So even if you do all of this and you determine paternity, it still does not point the finger that because the child is not his, she decided to unalive him. Yeah, that's the other thing. You have to be able to link these things. And I think this is where jungle justice now starts to point fingers. People are already saying that because the child might not, we don't know, might not be his. Because of that, she now decided to buy him. Some people are saying because, wait, one of the things things you also said here was the fact that he was chatting that if anything should happen to me, you should hold her responsible. If anything. But here's the thing. Wasn't it Naira Marley or someone that said he was on rugs or he was on all sorts? Now, I don't have a stake in this matter, right? You're saying we should look at it from an objective point of view, and that's what I'm trying to do here. There are too many he said, she said. He said he was on rugs. He was losing his marbles.
Go professional with it. If that has happened within 24 hours, who are you going to hold? The person that's with him, right?
Oh, listen, for any suspect, if you watch any of these things,
so what are we saying then?
It is usually the partner and the people in the house that
so what are we saying?
Responsible, right? And that is not a problem. They should have held them responsible here. This whole matter had gone to pots from day one. From day one, the brothers, everybody in the house.
Do you also agree that they're very lenient with her so far in this case?
I felt like they're lenient with everyone. It wasn't only her in the house.
No, let me remind you. In a case like this, in a civilized world, the main suspect would be the partner, and they would not take it easy on the partner. They would do all the tests, all the checks on that partner. Am I correct?
They will do all the checks, and I agree. Yeah.
So now they are not even trying to do the check because now going by what they have had, the evidence they've had, by the man claiming that if anything happens to me, hold her responsible, and he's also saying that this child is not mine. Why are they petting her? Why are they rigmaroling with the DNA? It would have been something that would have done forcefully without her having an opinion.
But who's
because
going
they
to
want
do it
to find the
forcefully?
truth.
Tell me who's going to do it forcefully.
That's what I'm saying. So again, when I said the police or whoever is the investigator,
nobody can do it forcefully.
No. What I mean forcefully is simple. They would pass. What's it called? A judgment. Once the judgment is passed, she has no choice.
Oh,
Once
yeah, judgment, but what was stopping the judge? What's stopping any judge?
Do you agree with me that Nigerian judges are complacent as well?
Yeah, and that's why I said bury the guy and then pursue a case.
Exactly. So what are we saying? We're still saying the same thing. Even if it's a civil case,
I know.
They will still manipulate whatever they want to manipulate. Is it not Nigeria we're talking about?
Okay, so if you believe that they're going to manipulate what they're manipulating, then why are you then supporting VDM to open the thing wide? If you believe they're going to manipulate
don't forget what I said. They manipulated certain things before. In fact, this one I told you about the guy that was about to be unalive or about to be sentenced to die rather was manipulated. But guess what? When the public got involved, promise you the idea had no choice than to get involved immediately. Now that guy's life is saved.
Here's a question for you.
So what are we saying?
Ogila, here's a question for you. You say the public should get involved. VDM, let's just say VDM leads. He has the power, he has the ability, right? Let's just say he leads on this. He's taken the lead, he's opened it now. And the public now says, you know what, we want DNA, we want proof. So she's now mandated by the court to do the DNA test. Let's just say they don't find out that that Mohbad, two ways. Let's say they find out Mohbad is not the father of the child, right? The public will accuse her from paying him, right?
No.
For being let me finish, right? For paying him for not being the father of the child, and that she wants to claim everything, yada yada yada. He was going to expose her, yada yada yada. That's one side. The other side is they find out that he's actually the father. And you can then say, all right, since he's the father, that's not what he found out. Let's let her be. Or we're still going to witch hunt her and find her for something else. My point in all of this...
you just gave before you state your point, let me just tell you what your question is about. And it's very straightforward. If they found out that she's the one, or rather, they found out that the child is not Mohbad's, it's simple. They don't even have to accuse her of buying Mohbad. All they need to let her do is let her go, stay away from Mohbad's estate, stay away from anything about Mohbad. That's simple, because no Mohbad's child, because your bride price was not paid. Now, you didn't marry you in court.
Wait. Question for you. You said if they find out that he is the father of the child.
I said if he's not the father, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, if he's not the father.
If he's not the father of the child, she should just go her way and leave everything about Mohbad, right? Let the family deal with whatever it is, right? If there's any reason... Well, it works now because
that's not right.
Let me finish. Don't say it's not right.